Hey, Muchinekele, Abrala. Hey, I'll give you the money here. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk him before. When I know what here, when I come block on the ear, say I know what here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say they no one more could go, they no one leave us where we go, but they want carry their food to poison us. Don't punish them. And stop going to boycott anything we're going to bring death. I'm telling you for Igbo land. Biafran land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything where you bring. Now, you want to kill you, you want to put you under subjection. No listen to them. Nobody their food, nobody their cement, nobody their chicken, nobody anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make an answer one question. Jumama and Emeka, make an answer me this question very carefully. Land don't finish for Sabah. Land don't finish for Wede. Land don't finish for Anambra. Land no dey Port Harcourt. Land no dey Aba. Why una dey deceive una sef say only Yoruba land and Hausa land una go build the whole match for one I go get in the whole world. Na crazy worry una. Una dey craze. May God forgive una. Make una come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block it, say no one here. One day, I tell you one day, very, very soon, they go roast human being like a suya, give you for me to go chop am from Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Na lie. I said na lie yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They don't know you know so anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Our brothers and sisters, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, any way you get investment. Sell and come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, no take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you, they go chop you. Not be that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not be that one. If you not say a day for Lagos, if they go to your Baba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you. You know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the kind of Ahmadike Biafra one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia.
Mr. Producer.
Ipob. One day, honey. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra go. Let my people go. Naturally, Biafra go. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Choloma, Obono Chukuna Lolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. The Kele and the Kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, the Kele and the Kalo. Making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. The Kele and the Kalo. Making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing a town, Olu make a legi, Opaki Semu to see. When you're not there for the name, we are not fighting for our freedom. All we need is freedom. And the Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu nekuri, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a lulu. My great family, we can never vanish. We can never be afraid. We remain the same. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not about us to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. Keep on going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Let my people go. Nandekano. Let my people go. Eji mohura wase. Let my people go. Obasibi erike bagu. Let my people go. Ebo apeleno. Let my people go. Asengato mejo. Let my people go. Oye mejo bise no kiso. Let my people go. Whether devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Guess me. Anyway. Akwamura bagwana Biafra ya daga sunno wasi. Guess me na make it a one man. Guess me kana man. We are going higher. Credible you see wabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin Kebine Ligbe, Kahagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist, you opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
you cannot take away our right, and you expect us to pretend that all is well. What are we going to do other than to worship the Almighty Creator who have ordained this day? Who have ordained this day? Some men think they are the one who are doing things. It's a lie. There is God in heaven to raise this man. We thank you. Some say he's the rose of Sharon. Some say he's the lily of the valley. Some say he's a tiger, he's a lion of the tribe of Judah. But I say no. I say no. My God is not a rose. My God is not a lily. My God is not a tiger. How do I compare him? I will go back to what my ancestors told me, that there is none beside him. There is none to compare with him. There is none like him. So if your God is a tiger or lily in the valley or value of the, you are not bribing him. Odi onye yiri ya o, odi onye yiri ya o, ịma na odi onye yiri Chineke nke n'igwe o, o nwere onye a ga-eji ma ya tụsọ ya yiri ya o, Chimo odi onye yiri ya o, obi n'igwe odi onye yiri ya o, odi onye yiri Chineke nke n'igwe o, o nwere onye a ga-eji ma ya tụsọ ya yiri ya o. So when your Yoruba pastor start telling you, oh, he's a rose, he's a lion, my God is not a lion. Lion is an Palmer bushmeat, not my God. But you won't understand. One day you will understand. So people are getting ready. Oh, you are very intellectual. You are battling with the God. Anybody that is toying with the issue of Biafra is toying with the Almighty Creator. All of you will be humiliated in the end. It doesn't matter who you are. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Radio Biafra Extra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the man after God's own heart. Mazuchu Kafomefo, he simply say, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Nothing more, nothing less. Then you come and try, so you will understand that we are the antidote to corruption. He's from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. And of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. Our supreme leader. We could call him so many names anyway, but nobody command our loyalty as Biafran people if he's not Mazen and the camp. Of course, we know we have to, so many battles on the ground, but in the end, we win. In the end, we win. No two ways about it. One man and one man command our loyalty. One day you will understand. It's Mazen and the Kano. Because almost 6 decades now, nobody can stand up and speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. Nobody can look at evil and call it by his name. Until he came, I could only pray that in his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that Chukwu Kikabiama continue to be his guide. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. Of course, we know there are Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba children everywhere. But we will separate the wheat from the chaff when the time comes. And hopefully, I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. We have to acknowledge the Almighty Creator, the one who has placed our feet upon this path that we must follow, the one who is the primordial influence that drives us. For without him, we are gone as a people. And then I will say, Anina jage mai imakwane izuku ni maramau ịhụnanya anyị na-gị obiọma gị o juru anya anya dadi o ịmakwa na inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dị onye dị ka gị ịbụ Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. We must continue. Our topic this morning is simple: the invisible chain of the colonial master. The invisible chains of the colonial master. Now, let me digress so much. When you look at black African Americans in America or anywhere in the world, most especially the musician, they wear big chain. And when they wear this chain, in their mind is gold. Big boys gonna wear big chain, yo, big boys. What do they call that, their music? You know, my younger brother, my immediate younger brother spent almost close to 30 years in India. He can speak all the language in India. And when he came, he didn't come back with 5 naira. And then when I noticed he has a chain in his neck. He doesn't pull this chain. Personally, I as a person, I can't wear chain, because when I wear chain, it causes rashes on my neck, so it's not my style. But I was like discussing with my brother and say, this chain, you know, they pull them, you they bath, you wear chain, you they sleep, you wear chain. In fact, cut his brocos, he will not shake, but touch the chain, he will wake up. I said, what is the secret? Is this your own juju? He said, bro, everything I work for this life, they for this chain. Oh, I said, what do you mean? He said, don't worry, tomorrow morning I will show you what I mean. In the morning we went out. We went to Awasa Fulani selling godu kupwa, and we gave the chain to them. They brought us something. They test it. When they finished testing it, they came and this one. I won't mention the amount. My brother said no. My brother doubled it. They say organo. He said, you know, na better one now. We drove out. My brother said, do you know why? You can cut my brocos, I will keep quiet, but you can't touch this chain. He said, this is my last visa. But of course, you are a black man, you are selling gold to Cooper and bid to Awasa Fulani. Do you know the implication? But that is not where we are going to. Where we are going this morning is that when you are singing, we are the crazy boys, America, yeah, you wear big chain. Nigerian musician, all of you are a reminder of what they did to our fathers. They came with big chain. They chained their neck. They chain their hand, they chain their leg, depending on your own level of ruggedness. There are some black people who serve as slave, who can eat 20 basin of gari in a second. They padlock their mouth. There are some black people who can reason, unbelievable. They chain their brain. There are black people who can use their hand to do unbelievable things. They chain their hand. They chain you to retrieve you. And all of a sudden, you're no longer seeing the chain, but the chain is still there. The chain is still there. That is why Bob Marley say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, because nobody can free our mind except yourself. Hopefully you will understand anyway. These are the things they did. And all of they say, oh, we have removed the chain. You can walk freely now. You don't know that technology have made the chain invincible. Dispensation have made the chain invincible. And look at us today. We are carrying chain, colonial master chain, invincible one. We are carrying it all around, and yet we can't see it. Hey, may God have mercy. May God have mercy. This chain is called Igobeta. This colonial mentality chain that was used physically, openly, to undo the black race. The name is Igobeta. If it's not Igobeta, it means it is well. Those of you who go to Yoruba church, most especially Winners Church in Yoshi, where you say, oh, it is well, it is well, it is well. How can it be well inside the well? You are inside the well. Yes, it is well. What is well inside the well? The name of this chain now is Igobeta. But how far now? How hustle? My guy, go better. That is for the, how do they call you? You are the low class, House of Common. In Nigeria or in Africa, our House of Common, the name of the chain is Igobeta. Oh, but you don't chop today. Guy, I never chop. Oh, it go better. My guy, landlord day on my neck. Oh, anyway, it go better. My guy, you know, say I never get employment even since I graduate. It go better. It go better is because you are among the house of common and black man. Anyway, then you have the house of the Lord. Let's follow what they taught us. Those in the house of the Lord, where you say, guy, I want to buy private jet. He say, it's where? It's where? Their own is where? If you see anybody tell you it's where, these are the house of the Lord. And when they hear people saying, he go better, these are the house of common. But house of Lord, house of common, all of you are putting on chain. I hope you will understand what we are trying to make you see. The visible chain of the colonial master. There are a lot of women who will speak a word and it will come to pass. The colonial master chained their mouth so they will never talk again. Now they have removed the chain. Now you are chaining yourself and allowing the system to chain you. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. For none of us can. Nobody can free our mind. Only we are the one. You work hard from morning to night. In the end, there is nothing to show for it because the system wants it that way. All you got to help yourself is to remain in the chain. And some of you say, well, it is well. You wake up in the morning. Believe me, for almost 3 years of my life, I work 18 hours every day. Almost 3 years of my life, I work 18 hours every day. And these 18 hours I work in 3 years every day, I can't pay for a house rent, a room that is cost for about 400 naira. I don't sleep. When I stay like this, people are talking. Inside my body, look as if they on generator. I could hear brrr, brrr, inside my body. I work 18 hours every day for 3 years. I cannot pay for a room of less than $1 in 3 years. It go better. The Yoruba pastor, they say, it's where. Then the next thing they make you feel you are guilty. Abumonye injo, nabararemonjo me. Abumonye injo, daddy bararemonjo. Come on, remove that chain from your head. It's invisible, but you can remove it. It go better. It go better. Yeah, it is well. Is that how America was built? Is that how China was built? Is that how India was built? Is that how Malaysia, Singapore, and the rest of them? Is it how they built German? It's well. You know, when you say it's well, all of a sudden you get used to stupidity, you get used to suffering, you get used to misery, it is well, it's well. Go and meet the house of Lord of black people, they tell you it is well. Then the house of common of black people, they tell you it go better. We work hard. What is the essence of working hard if we cannot see the dividends of hard working? What is the essence of democracy if we do not see the dividend of democracy? But of course, it is well because you are under spiritual chain. You don't understand. When you go to your church or place of worship, Allah and the rest of them, they encourage you. That is God's plan for you to suffer. Then after suffering, you will be blessed. Do you know that as a man of God, one of the greatest topic I am expatriate, if it is in the law, on is, how do they call it? It said the journey in the wilderness. The struggle is the glory. Of course, Reverend Father will understand that. The struggle is the glory. Then Pentecostal pastors will see the journey in the wilderness. Some of you think that suffering is a glory, but Jesus said, if you being evil know how to give good gift to your children, if you being evil, your son say I need bread, you will not give them stone. Your son or daughter say I need egg, you will not give them Satan, as evil as you are. How then dare do you think that your Father in heaven will lie judge only to be ogwaja and suffer so I will get heaven? Don't you get it? So when you are saying it is where, you know, the Lord will reward our suffering, why don't you bless us and forget about the suffering? God didn't say that anyway. And some of you are bombing everywhere. You are bombing everywhere, bombing churches, bombing your fellow citizens, bombing even your father and your mother because you are Boko Haram, or you are Fulani herdsmen, or you are Miati Allah, or you are Buhari relative, or you are Jubri from Sudan, or you are most of those African countries who want to come and drink water from the River Niger or River Niger Delta. We will give you water to drink. You will drink and you will want to know more. So let us bomb them. Why are you bombing them? Because you have to torture yourself, kill yourself, delete yourself, and then you receive 27 heaven. And so when you are bombing yourself, your mind will be focused on 27 virgin. I can imagine how many waiting for Asari already. Ndushi. Then I began, how would they sing a romantic song in Arab? Please, if you're Arab, please give me a romantic song, because I'm going to bomb you when the time comes. So I get 27 virgin. Did you know how much I love women? I need 27 virgin. Ndushi. So, no, you just check it. It is where I'm going to bomb Biafrans and I only me. And is that not how you kill our people in the northern part of the zoo called Nigeria? Then the church will say, don't worry, when you suffer, oh, blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall inherit the kingdom of God. Who the hell need the kingdom of God when I'm here? Why did he bring me here? Why did he send me to the kingdom direct? Don't let anybody deceive you. Unshackle yourself from this invisible chain of slavery. That is why we are here. Oh, blessed are those who suffer very, very well, for when they get to heaven, they will be Jesus Christ's best friend. Is Jesus Christ sent me here to come and suffer? Ndioshi. Let me not go there before you look at it. Hey, you are talking of religion. But I'm asking you, unshackle your mind, unshackle your brain, your medulla oblongata. There is a, if you are a Biafran, you are not talking Biafra, you are a slave. It's not well inside the well. Wake up. Ragaring we plan. Now before. The government of the day will come and make you promises. So many promises. Look at the Redeemed Christian Church Usibanjo. The first thing he did for British government and Awusa Fulani was to run to Guni. Yes, you know, I'm a man of God. If I'm not a man of God, I swear if I'm not a man of God, we are going to clean Ogoni. Of course, he's not a man of God. That is why Ogoni will not be cleaned up. But of course, they know how to deceive you. And then some lunatic will come on Nigerian Zoo, Yoruba, Guta, proper media and say, hey, we the Ogoni people, we are very happy. You see, they are giving us 2,000. At least we can drink akamo in the morning. You know, they are trying. Is where American suffered 3,000 years or is it million years, and then they are where they are. We are just 50 years. So we have about another 600 million years to suffer, and then we can get to where America. These are criminals anyway. No, they are not criminals. These are carrying invisible chain of the colonial master. But don't you see how it works in the end? Oh, don't worry. With democracy is a baby. Nigerian democracy is a baby. We are building it. Before 70 or 90 years, our Nigerian democracy will be mature. Agana Abaja na Poramo na what do they call Ampit? Our democracy is still growing. All we need to do is let's water Nigerian democracy. Before 1 million years we will mature. Then what is my lifespan? No, what is my lifespan? Can I live 200 years? Honestly, when I get to a stage when I become a liability, if my creator refuses to take me, then he don't love my descendant. When I go to a stage where I become a liability to my children and my creator refuses to take my life, then he's not my creator. What is the use? And then somebody saying, oh, don't worry, in 900 years, you know, how do they call it? We are going to have health care, and then those of us living today should die, Abi. Then if we die because we are waiting for 100 years to receive all these promises, what assurance do we have? What is the confidence assurance that when we are gone, our children will actually benefit from it? The invisible chain of the colonial master is still in operation, but you may not understand. Hopefully, the end of the day, you will be able to understand. Vision 3030, vision. It's only in Africa and black communities you hear vision 2020, vision 3030, vision 4040. I was born when they will say vision 7070. All of a sudden, it become vision 8080. 80 came and it become vision 9090. 90 came, it become vision 2000. 2000 was the greatest hope. Oh, they will say millennium, millennium, millennium. The name sound like melody. Oh, millennium. Oh, in millennium, God will touch black man and they're going to bring heaven down on earth in the ocean. Now we are in the millennium. You begin to hear vision 2010, vision 2030. We are now 2019. Next year is 2020. So go back and check all the vision 2020. You will see that we are even behind schedule. But soon they are campaigning already for vision 3030. And somebody said, don't worry, we are doing well, we are okay. Only chimpanzees encourage themselves in the act of stupidity. Can't you see the chain and unshackle yourself from this slavery? All of these are chain, invincible chain of oppression. Don't let anybody deceive you. This cycle will never be broken until we break it. I'll be back in a minute.
Today is a sunny day. Today is a freedom day. Biafrans, we gonna be stronger. Fight our blessings like a lion. Time has come. Let's take our destiny in our hands. We're not gonna let the oppressors win. Cause we will fight them till the end. Because the Kabyama is on our side. We gonna be much stronger. So say no to the oppressors. Say no to the slavery. Let's break this chains now. Say no to this bondage. Fellow freedom fighters, say no to this bondage. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to fight the oppressors. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The day is on our side. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to fight the oppressors. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The day is on our side. It's on our side. I was born in this world as a female. Tell me reason I will live in bondage. Stand up, let's fight for our right now. Biafra is alright. Looking at there's so many sorrows. We must fight for tomorrow. Cause I put a mess at the good picture. We must defeat our oppressors. So now let's fight with ability. In unison, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. We must crush the oppressors. Now we are like a tree planted in the ocean. Still we need more water. We must fight for our future. We don't know only. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to fight the oppressors. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The day is on our side. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to fight the oppressors. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The day is on our side. Let's go. 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 The day is on our side. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to fight the oppressors. Let's go. Let's go. It's on our side. We will on this one again.
Of course, don't let them deceive you. Remove the chain. The chain is still there. It's just that now it's invisible. It is where it shall be where inside the where all of the where it go better. This is a chain of slavery. Our lines are open. I must tell you. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. And our direct line is 081 221 52971. WhatsApp line is 081 221 52971. And the special number for the female is 081 288 288 586 14. Our direct line once again, sorry, number for the female is 081 288 586 14. Of course, we must continue. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Monitoring spirit, Aganeku. I know all the monitoring spirit on this platform. So when you come, I call you. Go ahead, please, my brother.
I remain lawyer on this.
I'm a neighbor lawyer. Gawaniru.
I remain lawyer on this. You know one thing. Some of our people don't understand. Biafrans worldwide, I greet all of us. Ubuefi Namande. Ubuefi Namdi Okukano, I greet you. Ubuefi Uchemefo, I greet all of you. Because they think we are joking. Like this nonsense boy talking, calling Sowole or what?
Just leave that one. Just leave the guy.
You tell him that he must perish. My brothers and sisters, I continue telling our brothers that you see missionary, slave trade, and slave nonsense. All of them is the same. You understand me? I follow your topic this morning. The chain is still there now, is invisible. Because our other state sing. Yaji Odigo to change the Naka. This is all this thing is listen, because our ancestors they have all memories for us to remember. So those memories we must remember them. I remember as one you change the man we come and one also no bank also now one anket. I'm na oge moon na anya no kwa. Igotago ana ma mmemu oya wa fu no aro aka me na obo su na nka kwa na emu. Igotago Biafrans, nobody any apology. Look at what they said yesterday. The way Hausa people are using charm to connect our women. You guys will remember when Obangene is functioning. There is one boy doing security for Obangene. This boy, he used the head of alligator lizard to do one charm at that time. And I give signal to area girls there. Don't near this man. And I give away.
What they use to do that charm, if I may digress, is lizard, red lizard. Okay, that lizard with red head. When they do that charm, they mix it with pepper. They will be following Biafran girls. Anywhere Biafran girl urinate, they will put that charm. I tell you that Biafran girl, if you like, put firewood inside their Tundubrubu. They will never be satisfied, and they will be loyal to our Fulani. And there is a pastor telling me and a man telling me, let me not digress. I beg, may we cut and short, man, no good there. But you think I'm blaming our women? I'm blaming the people who are allowing Hausa because they are doing it to their wife.
I blame them because you will signal them. See, they will not hear. But when before I come back from travel, some of our brothers that knows that this man is evil here, they check him out from our land. You understand me? So it's not today that we started following these people. We have been following them for long, but they don't know. But this time, we will tell them that land they cannot contain me and them. We will check them till they enter the jail. I'm still at work.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
We must continue. Hey, Biafra. Can you hear me? Call on the line.
Yes. Good morning.
Yes. Another monitoring spirit. Go ahead, please.
All of us are monitoring. We are all waking up by 5 o'clock to hear you wherever they are domiciled on this planet Earth. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, the people of Biafra all over the world. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless everyone. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless our leader. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless each and every. May Chukwu Kabiyama Bless you, Mazi. I love Jade. Chukwu Kadema, continue to strengthen every one of you that are calling Radio Biafra. Day in, day out. You have what to tell us. Chukwu Kadema, bless you. I want to say this chain is the one that we are using our hand now to tie ourselves. This invisible chain is what we use to tie ourselves, because the white ones are no longer tying us our chain. We are now using our hand to go and die in the Mediterranean Sea in order to cross to their land. The reason is because they brought us Ishinucha. They come and take what we have here. They told us that our God is evil and that their own God is good. That is why we believed them, and they are using our brain. Now no longer they know how to make us ourselves. Now is the one that is using our hand to sell ourselves to them. Because there now they are producing new things in their place, because they're still worshiping their God. One day I was arguing with somebody who said that Pope is doing a sign of CCC or whatever. I said, leave that man alone. The man is worshiping his God. It's only you that left your own and start worshiping his own that is making mistakes. The man is not making any mistake. He will tell you that this one in the Bible is he want to remove it. He's doing the right thing. He want to worship his God in their land the way they're doing, and they are prospering. It's only you that is making mistakes. It's only us that is foolish, that follow their own. We don't know how they worship their own to get answer. We left our own that gives us an answer and gives us inspiration and gives us what we ought to do on a daily basis. And we left it and follow their own that we don't even know how to do it. That is what we use our hand and slave ourselves. Today you will see church everywhere. Worship the white man, church, the white man everywhere.
You are digressing?
There are monitoring spirits everywhere. You see their posters. The one in my house, I have scared all of them. There are monitoring spirits. They are there. All of them are idle.
Thank you very much.
You keep them.
We must continue.
You keep them in your house. You keep that white man. He's moping at you. He's monitoring you. It's not a good thing to keep.
Thank you very much. We must continue.
I say, may you go, Kadama, bless you. May you go, Kadama, bless our leader. We must continue until we get our land and worship Kadama the way you want us to worship him, so that he will get an answer to our problems.
Thank you.
May you go, Kadama, bless you, my Lord.
Our people must understand. It is simple. They place a chain in our body, our hand, our leg, and they drag us away. For 400 years, we are still suffering from it. And now they decide to become, how do they say, is it polite? They remove the chain. But technology have made the chain invincible. Don't tell me it is well. It shall be well. All of it well. It go better. How can it be well inside the well? Deliver yourself. A black man will work 24 hours, in fact 27 hours every day, 9 days every week. And some of us are very proud. Do you know I do 3 jobs? I do 7 jobs. Oh, God have mercy upon you. May God have mercy upon us. How many hours did Bill Gates work in a day? If somebody says it's achiever, it's achiever. Is it me that is not achiever? Mewere muzandum Chineke mewere muzandum no amara sagibu Chinefe mewere muzandum mewo amara sagibu Chinefe mewere muzandum. Is that it? And then you calm yourself down and become a slave for the next 200 years. come and wake up and remove that chain. We are working hard that in 2020 no youth will be jobless in Biafra land, and then after 2020 in 2040 are waiting. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. My name is Chidi Nwachuku. I'm from Oru West local government in Olu province, Imo State, Biafran land. Mazi, please, I want to bring this to the whole world to hear, because this very morning, my heart is too heavy. I have been trying to call since yesterday evening, but no way. My heart is too heavy. Obi di maano n'ụtụtụ a, ndị Hausa Fulani abatago obodo anyị, ndị agbaka anyị
Are you
gburugburu.
talking to Imo people or you are talking to the whole Biafra?
To the whole Biafra.
I thought you are talking to the whole world. Does the world hear buruburu?
To the whole world, in short. That ndị Hausa agbaka anyị gburugburu. Ati mgbidi.
You have started
Oru
again.
West.
Say it so America will hear it, Buhari will hear it. Say it so everybody will hear. What is buruburu?
Okay. I want to let the whole world know that the Fulani people, they have come to our land and they want to kill all of us, all the Igbos, especially Biafrans. Now at Mbidi, Oru West, in Oru West local government, they killed one of our man yesterday. His name is Nadi Okereke from Egwe. Egwe is in Uguta local government. The man is a farmer. His name is Nadi Okereke. And he is a treasurer in Eziali unit at the same Egwe, Uguta local government. His coordinator's name is Obinwa Prefe. Yesterday, the man went to their farm at the king of Egwe, Eze Egwe. That Eze Egwe, his backyard leads to Nebuku, one bush there. People used to farm there. And the other road is a Zenith road, where tipper people go and collect sand. That place leads to Nebuku also, a stream. So the man went to a farm there around 4:35 to 5:30. Then this so-called Fulani people and see him there, and to use a machete to machete him, kill him instant. This very morning we are traveling to Uguta, Egwe, precisely, and see how the thing happened very well and get the picture and spread to the whole world to see. I'm telling all our people in this Biafran land, do not give Fulani Hausa your house, even if he pay you double. I know that Igbo people love money. Even if he pay you double money, don't give him house. Please, if you give him house, the next he will kill you, he will kill your family, and he will be using charm to say to your even your wife and your daughters. So please, I'm warning all the Igbo people, Biafran people, so far you are living in Biafran land, stop giving Hausa Fulani house. And thank you, my brother. And I want everybody to boycott anything made by Hausa, their cow, their carrot, whatever. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yes, before you sign up, it is simple. It's not just coming to on air and say, oh, the kilos. We want the picture of that man. We want a comprehensive report on how the man was killed. Where were he? What was he doing? Because all we are doing is studying these people, including the British government that keep us here. We don't want anybody to. I have been receiving different audio. I'm not a sentimental person. We need comprehensive for all evidence. The world must see it and testify, be a testament that these things are true. This is radio, for God's sake. Please, before the end of the day, I need a comprehensive report to this effect.
I will bring it to you.
And he said something, Igbo like money. May money follow those who like money. And may he run from those who don't like money. Because I love money. Go ahead, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. Slave. What are we working for if not money? Slave. Remove the chain in your head and understand where these people are coming from. But Hausa can do what they have. This is their time, but it's winding up already. Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes. Good morning, Mercy.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, Mercy. Good morning, my leader, Nandikara. Good morning. So, my name is Biafra. I'm calling from Ndoki. I've lived a dream for a very long time about this chain we are talking about this morning. I see a woman in chain trying to tell me something, but now I understand better. This woman has a chain in her 2 hands, but the chains are free. She can spread her hands apart. She stretches out her right hand to the east, and she stretches out her left hand across the sea. When she was facing the east, looking at the children in the east, trying her best to come close to the island, but her 2 feet are also in chain inside the sea, making it uneasy for her to move. This woman is very beautiful. She looks like a royalty because she has a bead on her head, and she also looks like a warrior because she's tall and huge. And she looks like a lactating mother, as in a breastfeeding mother, because her breast milk is pouring out huge. Where she was facing the east, there are children there, stretching out to her too. Her breast milk is pouring, is large enough to feed all her children. But to my surprise, her children they were looking very malnourished, and they can't get to her. And those ones she's stretching to across the sea, they themselves, they are looking like slaves, even though they are across the sea. They are also stretching towards their mother. And when you look at the stomach of this woman, it's still big, and under it is written the womb of Biafra, and there's still chain on her waist, making it uneasy for her. And she's saying something, and when I look at her back, I see some white men. They line up at her back. Some comes to drink the milk, and this milk is very rich and thick. As they bend to suck, to drink, with excitement, they are happy, and they tell the others to they come in queue. And at her back there are also white men there, and this woman is beautiful, well curved. Those of them at her back defy her, they rape her against her wish. But I noticed that as they do that, they come out with excitement, telling the others to go and do. And I noticed that no matter what they do, this woman refused to fall. She's still standing. She never failed. Her feet is still balanced. She did not fall. But she keep calling. She keep calling. She keep calling. Biafra, Biafra, looking at the children in the east, like with a lot of expectation. She looks so innocent and beautiful. I keep having this dream, and I keep asking myself, why? Why this dream? I started having this dream as a child. When I wake up, I'll be sick. And I can't share it with anybody because I don't really understand anything. Until now, when I start hearing about Biafra, I've lived with this dream for so many years of my life. I have a lot of questions. Who is this woman? What is she saying? Why is she suffering? Why are her children minorities? Why are they treating them like that? They don't allow her children to suck. There are even helicopters of watching her, making it uneasy for her to escape. Why all this? This has been with me. I just want to share so that we can ask ourselves some questions. And those of them that said there's nothing like Biafra or we are not going home, maybe they can see the signs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
It is left for them to pull the chain or keep wearing the chain. Oh, big boys, you're gonna move on, yeah. And you are carrying chain on your neck. The real people have removed the chain. They are even hiding it so you don't know. Pull this chain. Hey, you go better, you go better. Ah, guy, I got a bambo. You know, we're gonna be hustling. No, it's sinful. Remove that chain. It is where Yoruba pastor will tell you, did you know Elijah was hungry? Elijah did not eat and almost died. He had to be patient. Oh, Biafran, be patient. Let us still oil well. Be patient. Let us impoverish you. Just be patient. God will ride white horse and come to your word and save you. If Jesus come with us now, nobody will even look at him. He better buy a better car. You see the fertility of the whole thing. If Allah come today serve with a horse, if he ride a donkey, even Hausa Fulani will not follow him. You see the fertility of the whole thing. And most of you don't know that the apostles actually had a car. Disciples of Jesus had a car. They call it Honda Accord. Because in Acts of the Apostle, he said they were in one accord. Apostles use Honda Accord. Go and buy one. Remove this chain from your head. But of course, if you will understand, you will understand. If you don't understand, just be doing what you are doing. Biafrans will wake up. Are we the only people who will wait for 1,000 years before we develop? When you are dead today, how are you sure your place will develop in 1,000 years? When those people say, oh, Americans spent about 1 billion years to get there, China spent about 3 billion years, you think they are human beings. They want to deceive you. And I say, did they call him Elumelu? A program they organized recently. I was listening to them. They now call one chairman. The chairman say, I want to tell you, Africa is progressing. Because according to the record of GDP, Africa has gone beyond water level, and now we are not going to drown any longer. I should tell you that Africans are very advanced and wonderful people. And you see chimpanzees, monkey and babu, turu. Hello, they start clapping. Even any child, they say, Ndoshi. Who told you Africa is below GBT or above GBT? Africa is in here. That's why people tell me, oh, don't you know you're going to go to heaven? Don't you know you're going to go to be? But I've been there, man. I've been there before. They say, where is he going to tell me? God has finished his job. It is our time now. For God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Of course, Mazon, I'm still here.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, good morning, Mazon Yibe. Good morning, the Lion of Africa. We really appreciate for what you have been doing for our land and our people all over the world. Mazon Yibe, I'm very, very loyal. Good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon, good night. It depends on where you are watching. My name remains Mazi Ugu Okechukwu. I'm from Nsukka in Enugu province. By special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I am the national coordinator of IPOB in South Korea, and I'm serving them with the love and cherish them more than ever. Dear friends all over the world, I don't have much to say. This is like a second time I'm calling this great platform that Mazon Yibe piloting. Mazon Yibe, I'm really glad to hear your voice and speak with you directly. Today is a great day for me, because whenever you speak with a child of God, somebody who really share the gospel of Chukwu Kabiama, things work with him directly. I apologize all those people that don't understand that the way things work in our movement. Some people have been just saying something that making other people to be withdrawing for this struggle, but I pray by Chukwu Kabiama that very soon they will wake up from their sleep. Like the last caller, that's what last caller said, that is Igbo love them, love money. I don't like that thing so much. I encourage our people to stop saying.
My brother, there is no better way to explain it than to accept it. Anybody that don't love money, may money run from them. The Bible tells me that money is the root of all evil, but money is not evil. The Bible tells me that money is defense. The Bible tells me I must provide for my family, and in a current day dispensation, you need money to do that. And so George Onyibe love money. May money run from all the people who don't love money. But may I not use my brother and sister for money? So why don't you like it? He said the right thing, my guy. You love money. Do I send you my bank account? Makalate. We love money. Forget about what they say. These are the people looting our resources, but they don't love money. Buhari don't love money. He's a cattle leader before he died. All this Yoruba, Adenuga, all this Yoruba, this Nigerian 419, Dangote, they don't love money. But Dangote borrow money. He borrowed $30 million at the age of 3 years, and he's now the richest man in Africa. They don't love money. No, George Onyibe love money. I beg you to leave that chapter. Me, I love money. I'm Igbo man and I love money. Afro me go na anya. I beg you go another chapter. Now old news now. Yoruba no.
Thank God. And that is what we are telling our people to stop saying this, because British government and other people, why they are killing us is because of money. So we don't love money more than them. So that's why it's another chapter, as Mazonyibe said. So let me just go straight to the point of why I'm calling this morning. You know, we have been alerting everybody all over the world to wake up, especially our Biafrans living in abroad, to help us to evangelize this struggle in a way that people wake up and join where we stop, where we are. But some people love to be creating some gullible groups and making things to become like as if they say that we are not together. But I want to use this opportunity to tell you people why I love IPOB so much, why I stand with IPOB since 4 years ago, since 2014, is because what we need, what can make us to achieve what we are doing, it is when we are together and sincere in ourselves and transparent for whatever we are doing. Let us focus one place. Let us join hand with the truth, with the honest. Whether you go this church, whether you go this place, whether it doesn't matter. What matters is life in truth. If you are sincere in yourself, believe me, everything that the IPOB is doing or other group that is helping our land is doing, you will know it without people to preach you. Every day Mazonyibe is here, they're shouting and making things easier for you to know the secret of what you don't know, to know what is going to come after you very soon. But some people still keep there and gossiping around. But I believe that Chukwu Kadama that bring us in this struggle will never let us down. Mazonyibe, I really thank you, and I believe na onye nwere ntinye anụrụ, onye nwekwanụ ntinye hapụ, ihe ga-eme okeke ga-eme oke afọ. This thing mmiri a na-eru, ọ ga-ama ịcha niile. Kama na ihe ga-ama ọkwa mmiri maka ozuzo. Mazonyibe, I really thank you. Onye ndu anyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course, he has done the great job going across the universe to wake people in case on every did not tell you. Everybody have been working hard. But I pray that it's those that is listening, keep on listening, keep us following your heart. What your heart is telling you that good, that will help our land, keep on doing it. Don't go back, because we are winning the struggle. Very soon, we also will come together in Biafra land and shake ourselves and praise the Chukwu Kadiama directly.
Yes, before you cut off, there are a lot of people in where your location, South Korea, am I correct?
Yeah.
And they're just embossing me that they want to join the family there. Is it possible you give them any line to contact you? A lot of message coming in now. Is it possible?
Yeah, it is very, very possible. They know me very well, and of course, this number.
These people, some of them come from America, some of them come from Canada, so many places. They are in North Korea now, and they want to identify with the family. If there's any number you can give to them online for them to contact you, good and fine. But if there is no number, I will, in fact, I have your number, forwarding it to most of them already. Thank you very much. Yes. We must continue. So in case they call you, please. And
no problem. Thank you.
Yes, I love money. I love money. Don't forget. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Call on the line. Caller on the line, hello? Are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Nanny Dodrick.
Again one.
Ian did not 1 or 2 woman. 1 yan. Ndị ndawụta Fulani. Ha awụ nke Chinyere oji chumabana. Ndawụta Fulani jizi ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-agba bọọlụ. Ị garuo na morning market, ebe a na-akpọ morning market n'Aba. O nwezi ihe ndawụsa ji ụmụ nwaanyị anyị kpọrọ. Iweta nke ikwuo gị wụrụ onye ga-eburu nsogbu. Mana otu ihe m na-agwa ha wụna na mgbe ụtụtụ a maka ha na-egekwere dị Biafra. Ihe m na-agwa ha wụ na ihe ahụ ha na-eme
It's unfortunate they have to cut her off. But that is the truth. Go to Port Harcourt, slaughter. Go to Burukri, Port Harcourt. Go to where our sister. Go to many of our. You will be amazed. So where you say we want to fight, go and destroy this champ first too. We must this. Which grammar do I use? Don't worry. Let me go and check my dictionary. We will look at it later on. Wake up. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
My name is Ipob Okoriadu. Hello? Okay. I'm just it's about so what can I hear when you talk this morning is written where is where because when we get problem, we go church and tell us say but you get problem, just get problem. The same time country good morning. So I come to reason them. The speed way it take to bring out this truth. It's a fully wrong way because it doesn't make my face know. It go backwards. When I know before, they just take us. They do us anyhow they like. At now, I think they might not become that one day far. Like just come, I trust all the truth when guide somewhere won't know. But you also turn the surface. On the surface. So I thank you as you take the bring all these truth to tell us. Hey, take our eyes because me before I never hear you Biafra. Because that time my mother said me talk about in my grandma, but such a lot like they will kill you that now. I don't see what it does to me. I can't go say go bring somebody like you. I'm happy for you. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Caller, what's up? Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, my bishop, Mazi George Onibe. I greet you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mazi. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, IPOBs. Good morning, Biafrans all over the world. I remain your beloved brother, Evangelist Michael Gabriel. I'm from Ebonyi Province, and I'm calling you from the United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Mazi George Onibe, you are a spiritual man indeed. A spiritual man. Nwa Chineke. The Bible says, they shall know the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Many people want to run away from the truth. That is the reason why they run from one pillow to post, running here. They don't want to know the truth. They don't want to accept the truth. On this platform, every day, Mazo George Onibe will keep bringing one topic or the other, powerful messages, powerful topic, teachings, so that everyone can wake up from sleep. Concerning the teaching this morning, Mazi, in fact, I am so happy. What you said this morning is true and real. You know, when I came to Europe newly, Mazi,
I wanted to behave like Europeans. Do you understand me? Now, I went and got all these golden chains. You know, the chain you talked about this morning, I put it on my neck. You know,
and you know the amazing thing is that time you wear the chain, Oyibo will be laughing at you. Look at this man. We don't come out chain from their neck. Then still they carry chain. Oh boy, go ahead, please.
What happened? These chains, I put on this chain on my neck, my brother, every time with my jeans, with my swagger. You know me, I like swag. I'm a swag man of God, a swagger man of God. That is who I am. This teaching this morning is in fact my best teaching so far. But my surprising thing is this: I put on those chains. In my dream, Chukwokika Biama, the Elohim came to me in my dream. You know what he said to me? Biafrans listened. Whosoever that is listening to me, listen attentively. Chukwokika Biama came to me in my dream and told me clearly that if I want him to bless me, that I must take away the chain from my neck. I woke up from my sleep. When I woke up from my sleep, I said, "What?" I started asking myself these questions. What kind of dream is it? I mean, what is it? So you mean that God does not like this? By then, I didn't understand what this chain is all about. Not until this morning that Mazi George Onyibe elaborated and pieces everything. So when I woke up, I had no choice but to throw away those chains. I threw them away immediately. Right from the beginning, I never liked to wear all this chain, this big chain. But I just did it, you know. I wanted to, you know, because I used to see other people wearing this chain, not knowing the meaning or the spiritual meaning and the physical meaning as well, because spiritual controls the physical. So, all these chains, as I'm talking to you, George Onyibe, God has done wonderful things in my life. Good things. In fact, let me say this in support of what you say. Anybody that comes out to say that money is this, that person is a stupid, that person is a thief, the person is a criminal. You can't go to the market to collect anything without money. You want to drive the best car, isn't that money you use? So other people will be driving good cars. Me will be driving keke. And the worst part is that we still want to claim spiritual. We want to be so spiritual more than anything.
They will tell, oh, Jesus is a poor man.
Biafrans, wake
oh,
up.
Jesus is a poor man. I agree.
Up.
Jesus is a poor man.
You have to work hard. In fact, without money, Ipob cannot go far.
No, don't love money. Do you know when Christ was crucified, a whole Roman legionnaires were dragging for his small rapper, a rapper less than 4 feet by 4 feet. I'm a gambled for it, but he's a poor man. Hallelujah. Don't love money, die in poverty. Come on, remove that chain from your head.
Jesus is never a poor man at all.
But that is how they preach to us.
He was
in fact, it is in the Bible.
I mean, he made himself poor.
It's in the Bible. The Bible says that he died as a poor man that we might be rich. And so your pastor will say, don't you know Jesus is a poor man? He didn't have a house. But when they crucify him, the whole Roman terrorist legionnaire were dragging who will take his ordinary rapper. The rapper used to sleep, but he's a poor man. May I be poor man like Jesus, so people can drag for ordinary my bossa, Ndioshi. You think all this your senator, we are bossa of 2000. They call them Christian Dior. Let me not go there. May money run from those who don't love money. And may we that love money. May money follow us. Yoruba don't love money. Let money run from them. Hausa Fulani don't love money. Oh, Father, let money run from them. Any Biafran that don't love money, let money run from them. George Onyibe love money. Uchemefo love money. Now they cannot love money. My caller now love money. Oh, money follow us. It's going to be hate speech. Let's remove the chain and move ahead, brother.
George Onyibe, I thank you very much, because me, people say this evangelist like money. Why wouldn't I like money? I like money so much. I do everything to get my money, to get money. In fact, George Onyibe, in fact, I thank you for this wonderful opportunity. All right? Because me, yeah, there's no need to talk. But what I want to say to all Biafrans is this: remove any chain that you have on your neck. Any chain. You don't know that the chain on your neck is the problem behind you. Let people stop telling you, oh, this is it. Thank you, Mark George Onyibe. Let me not waste time, okay? Thank you very much for the time given to me.
We must continue. Bye. Yes. Our people must understand. We want our freedom, absolute freedom, total freedom. According to Mbaka, unalloyed freedom. Is that too much to ask for? Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there?
Hello.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Go ahead.
My name is Invincible. I'm calling from Aba. Yeah, thank you, Onishi, Onyenduan. We love you. We love Biafra, and we make sure that we are in our land. Onishi, na village I'm from Mporo, Mporo, in Elu. I will welcome Mporo. We are now ndị Awụsa batara ebe anyị na-akpọ Ogbu. So onye ọbụla awụ onye Mporo, mana onye elu Mporo, ihe information niile webata. Onye ọbụla awụ onye Mporo, lawaga Ogbu, where we used to make our farm.
Thank you very much, dear head. When you are telling us, oh, they are here, please, try and make people understand what they are doing there, why they are there, who brought them there. It's not time to, are we trying to observe protocol? I understand that you have to observe protocol in every organization or company, not because it's necessary, but because you have to. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Of course, when you call, you stay put on your radio. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line.
Hello, George Onyibe, good morning, sir.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Calabar. So I so thank God for our traveling. I am the member of Ipob, but I registered in Aba. So I'm paying my dues. I'm a truck driver. So whatever is happening, my father told me how war ended. What House of Fulani they do us. We are no more happy. But with so much thanks to God Kadiama, we are alive today. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, when I hear his voice for radio, I believe this is the savior. So my name is Ogogombona from Arondi Zog. All the whole struggle of IPOB, God will bless all of them. Bless you TMF4.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, dear friends. Good morning, dear friends. Good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. George Oyibe, I greet you, I salute you. I appreciate all your effort and your work for our people. I just came in and was listening so I could get a little brief of the topic, and I just want to chip in regarding the love of money and the hate of money that has been used in a religious way to bring a lot of people down, a lot of us down religiously, and make people think that having money is an evil thing. As you have given instances in many places, and even in the Bible, the richest people, Solomon, David, all of them, they are wearing poor.
My Bible
including
told
Jesus.
me, Solomon told me in the Bible that money is a defense. Money is a defense. Why are they gallivanting, vultures gallivanting over Africa if it's not money? What are they looking for? You say you don't like money. You are a pastor, you don't like money, yet they have to give unto the Lord. The Lord love a cheerful giver, yet the Lord, even God love money. Why is God collecting 1/10? God don't love money, but you have to give unto the Lord. What is it what it want from us? Everybody love money.
Exactly. And the worst part of it that these preachers, I was explaining somebody something. I said, this tithe they are collecting from the masses, from
Don't
the
make
poor
it
people.
preacher, because Imam Muslims do that. Pastors collect systematically and meticulously and meticulously and mene. English, but Muslims collect radically. Terrorize, you must give them the money or they will kill you. Look at what they are doing because they want to feed cow. And somebody will come and say, their cow have to have access to water. Are there no river in Iguaosa? Go ahead, my brother.
Exactly. And these people, they will make the masses look so poor and think so poor. Like for me, I travel most of the times. I will get an economic class in an airplane, the same airplane that I am in it, that all these pastors, all these imams, they will have like business class, they will have like first class. I will pay like $1,000 in the same flight, and they pay like $10,000, $15,000 just to relax in the first front, to be in the first class. They don't love money. They don't want us to love money. They said that this is evil, right? So it is ironical. And this kind of mentality, okay, I'm a coordinator in New York, Queens precisely, and I'm on vacation to South Korea. I used to live here. Brother, if you come down here, you will see what money can do. 8 years ago that I used to live here, and from that time to now, you'll find that a lot has changed. What is the cause? It's money. And if there's
all the looted money from
improve?
Nigeria is in Britain. They don't love money. Igbo love money. Anompama. They are coming to say, we love money. Then I will feel bad. My pain is that those who love this money are stealing it from back door. Oh, Onyibe is eating money. Onyibe is eating money. Do you know Itemefo is eating money? Now they kind of want to eat money. They don't love money. Let me not digress. Go ahead, my brother.
Exactly. These people are just using all these things to raise the brain of ordinary people. And I thank God there is Radio Biafra who is changing all these things, who is bringing these things, turning all these things around so that we can open our eyes and see where things are heading so we can make the right decision. I really appreciate you. And I want to use this opportunity to call on our brother that called a few minutes ago. He said he's a coordinator in South Korea. I used to live in South Korea, so and I know a lot of people here. And my name is George Uchem. So I would like to meet you, and I would like to talk with you if it is possible, so that we can reach. I've asked George Onyibet your number, and he can give you my number so we can communicate and meet. Since I'm here, I just have a few things I need to talk to you about. All right, I don't want to take much of our time. All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
We must continue. Colin, what's up? Are you there? Colin, what's up? Are you there?
Good morning, Mazonibe.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Mazi. My name is Simon Ainowo, calling from America, Spain. I just want to chip in two things in this your program today. Wonderful program to release them in the slavery mentality, and I don't know. That is why I call it the two religion, the problem of the world. Who say that money is not good? Money is good. It depends how you make your money. I make my money genuinely. I never steal. I never betray anybody to have, even though it's 1 naira. That is why I can propagate the message of Biafra. That is why I can go anywhere to meet our evil people. That is one. Secondly, I want to say something about protocol, video and everything, but he must do something. Like our brother said, there are things you need to do, you that are living there, and me. Now, our Fulani is in our village. My God, what am I going to do about it now? Because I'm somewhere. It's people there that got to act. So we need to buckle up. Yeah, I want every family, every village, please form your intelligence vigilantes. This is what we are trying to let everybody know. We must do what we're supposed to do. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
And God,
sign off from here. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Our people must understand. It is simple. It is simple. Do not forget what we are talking about. We want freedom. Freedom we shall have. Don't forget what we are talking about. We have the Igbo have taken their chain away, but technologically most of us are still in chain. Bob Marley knew this. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Mazi Onyibe.
Yes, my brother. You have a very limited time because my time is almost up. But you are my rabbi. What will I do, Rabbi?
Thank you very much. I will be brief. I'll be brief. I remain Rabbi Charles. I'm calling from United Kingdom. What an interesting topic this morning. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to air what I wanted to say, but I want to be brief. The Bible didn't tell you that it's a translation error. From the original translation, it is the greed of money that is the root of all evil. They put it, the translation made a mistake by saying the love of money is the root of all evil. He didn't say money is the root of all evil. He said the love, but the original.
Yes, sir. Like, let them translate and transfer. The point is that whatever they have done, they did it deliberately.
I want to back you up. I'm coming. I want to back you up. What you're saying. So now, if you come to the zoo there to Africa, they make you the psychological attack they gave us, the Biafran, is to make you to think that you don't have to go for money. Love money is the greed. When you take something that doesn't belong to you, it is being greedy. You are taking something that belongs to someone else. But the ability to make money is from your mind, to be creative. Let me say this. Jesus we are talking about, remember, when he was a child, God sent a magi.
They gave him gold, Mary, and frankincense. He don't love money. Go ahead, Jari.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Frankincense, yes. No. It's for them. God saw that he want to give them assignment to move out. So he sent magi that gave them money in order to be able to take care of themselves in foreign land in Egypt. So he wasn't broke. Remember, you made mention of his garment. When he died, the soldiers casted lot on his garment and they buried him naked. I want to work with our mind. They buried him naked. When he resurrected and appeared before his disciples, was he naked?
Sorry,
he was wearing another garment.
Those Roman soldiers that took his garment were the lack of brutal. They can steal or steal it. They are fire coordinators. Yet they steal the garment of a poor man. Oh, to go Gikabiama, may I be poor like Jesus Christ or Setiana? I beg, I don't take care. Of course, they will cut you up. Go ahead, my brother, try and summarize so I can round up, please.
Just to conclude what I'm saying, if heaven is not what you think, heaven is a planet. It's another discussion for another day, where everything there is made of gold. So
of course, the network.
Gold. Without gold, they can't mint money. Without gold, they can't mint money. So, Mazi Onyibe, let me end it here. But I wish we'll have another time for me to tell us what heaven looks like. It's not a cloudy place. It's a planet.
Of course.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
We continue from there.
Thank you. Shalom.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom, shalom, and shalom. We must continue. Hopefully, our time is up. This is where we will draw the curtain for this segment. Please, the person calling my private line, stop calling my private WhatsApp. Stop calling my private WhatsApp. The person, you that is calling my private WhatsApp, please stop calling my private WhatsApp. You call me once, you stop calling me. Stop calling it or I will block you. This is where we will draw the curtain, honestly. And our people must deliver themselves from mental slavery. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. Don't lose focus about our topic this morning. It is simple. Remove that chin from your neck.
World pirates, yes, they robbed by, sold into the merchant ships. Minutes of a day to guide from the bottomless pit, but my aim was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you use the same? This source of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery now.
But the oneself can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, for none of them can support the time. Long shall they kill our prophets, while we stand beside and look. Some say it's just to fulfill the book, and we are here to fulfill the book.
Won't you else the same? These songs of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song.
Me and what we do without my Biafra. Me and what we do without praising the Father. I know we do without my fatherland. I must to fight and defend my father's land. But I be a friend now we hope you. Oh no, when I'm a look I'm to be a protector, to be a friend to carry on. I hope you know. Oh no, when I'm a look I'm to be a protector, to be a friend now we hope you. You put it there, you can let the liquid that it is falling. Now I can see my new nation Biafra rising. I'm feeling good, I'm very high. No matter what them do, they cannot bring us down. They be killing us for so long, looking at women they for so long, spending our resources for too long. Oh my father, we don't know what to do, what's going on. We need the freedom to carry on. Give us the power to overcome. Oh my father, we don't know what to do. We want to be on our own. Our home is our own. We want to be on our own. Our home is our own. Oh, you're gonna want to go. I want to be a better boss, be a friend to carry on. Be a friend and now let you know. Oh, you're gonna want to go. I but to be a better go, see we are trying to be on change. Somebody's a right, then give it up. Now when you fight fish, you go carry up. Never pick up the piece of a broken heart and bring them together to chill it, go you go. When the back then we are the back. Do you know this Sayara Yakuno back to program? I pick up the night, Lara, the guy don't know why I got the gas. Don't have to go and disaster, I ain't happy. The tea of my around the kitchen, keep on happy. The Zuru, the Sassi, and Benny, by a fear, and I just be a Benny to Kuparaya. Oh, yes, see a Baluma, Panoya, oh, yes, Pano, Panoya, Gazaloya, Chukoki, all the day, I see, enemy are right and then what you see. But this time around, I get crazy. Never come on, and I want to know why you don't get it over. We want to be on our home is our home. We want to be on our home is our home. We want to be on our home. Me and no be do without BIAFRA. Me and no be do without praising the flag.
By the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Nigeria is corruption in personification, or corruption personified. Nigeria is evil. Anything that comes close to Nigeria is gone. That thing must be corrupted to the highest degree. Masuchu Kafomefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The one who saw corruption face to face, stood against corruption, speak against corruption. Nobody command the loyalty of the Biafran people. He's from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. I remain George Unyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. We acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. He who is the lifting up of our head, our pride, and our stay. For we do not look up to the hills. For where cometh our help? Our help comes from God who makes the heaven and the earth. For he has promised that he will keep us from all evil. He who made our life. He is our guide in matter both great and small, our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I should say the very primordial influence that drives us in everything we do. For without him, we are gone as a people. And so, on daily basis, we humble ourselves before him, knowing fully well that that which he has said concerning us, Biafra, must come to pass. There is nothing anybody can do about it. For he is not the Son of Man that he should repent. It is not mere mortal that he should turn back from his promises. And so we worship him. And so we give him praise. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmakwa n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadị o, ịmakwa n'inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. This evening, without wasting much of our time, we'll move ahead to our topic, which is simply titled The Real Personality Profile of Dangote. Everywhere, Dangote, 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 Dangote. Who is Dangote? If Nigerian has never been good in anything, if Nigerians has never been good in anything, I can tell you when it comes to fraudulence, when it comes to forgery, when it comes to lying and blackmailing, give it to them. Go and ask Liar Muhammad. up to the extent that the government of Buhari have to choose a man named Liar to be the information minister. When you listen to a Nigerian radio station giving you personality profile, it could only happen in heaven. It could only happen in heaven. So there was Obasanjo. Obasanjo was born under a Malente challenge, Ibadan bridge. And then he didn't see his mother and his father after he was born. He started wakaren. As he was wakaren, he wakaren inside the school. As he wakaren inside the school, he now studied and he now have Harare degree. Only in Nigeria does it happen. And then there was one Buhari, all of a sudden he was in Daura, and then as he was looking at his cow before he passed away, he now went to school, he now become intellectual. Buhari now is a renowned freedom fighter globally. Only in Nigeria do you hear that. And you know, the Yoruba Gota media are there to hide all these truths. Tonight, I think it is important we look at Dangote. Because Dangote is committing a lot of atrocity against our people. But he's hiding. He's hiding. Because tomorrow now, of course, Dangote cannot contest for a president. If not, by now, many of them, he's Dangote. He give us salt. Let's vote for him so that we get Maggi. In fact, we share Maggi for all of you. We vote for him. Personality profile. When I sit back and I watch how British government have been able to complicate our life, I give it to them. Just few group of corrupt individuals from United Kingdom sat down and disfigured our life. It's unbelievable. But who will say it? Who will say it? And some people say, well, what are they doing? The life is okay. It's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. We are okay. I think air condition, they blow you a B. You are okay. How many drivers do you have? Up to 10? You are okay. I hope you are sleeping inside 20 room. You are okay. Please, any big man I'm talking to now, I'm not talking about the ones in Abuja, even the ones in Lagos. Look, open your window now and look inside the community where you are. You will see there is darkness everywhere. Please try and disguise. Move along the way. Don't let them know you are the one. Just feed your eye with what is happening around you. Like after 30 minutes, come back home. Let's see if you have a heart or not. I remember the first year I went to Lagos. I went to live with my brother who was there in Lagos. He lived in Barega. Those of you who know Barega, you will know how beautiful Barega is. I was living in Odunsi Street then. And the house in Odunsi Street is the one that is close to the foundation of Third Mainland Bridge. If I tell you what you experience. If I tell you what you experience. Because the moment rain fall, Third Mainland Bridge will rise. All the house in Odunsi, Barega, ending that Third Mainland Bridge side, not the side of Uwurushoki, the other side of it. Because they can't dig toilet. So when they connect pipe inside the water, they pull there, it moves in there. And when rain fall, it will carry this pool back into your room. Oh my God. God, discussion. I can't say it, man. But we were there. Most of you were there, just that you are a criminal now. And so you are eating. You know, it's a bad table manner, as they say. When you are eating, you don't talk. When you are eating, you are talking. It's a bad table manner. And then I stayed there for like a year and 8 months. And I was able to get my own apartment and I moved. That should be around Agopala's way. And so you should know the difference between where I started and where I went to. And some months later or years later, I went to that my old area, ghetto, to visit those people there. And when I entered there for the first time, I was like, man, was I actually living here? Was I actually living here? I can't believe it. Because those of you who are there now or who know the area I'm talking about, if you see somebody carrying dustbin, it's a hot cake. Bring it here, use it to fill your compound. Oh my God, let me stop. So you big man listening now, you think you are fooling us. Look across your window. But does it mean Nigerians cannot hustle? They can. But Nigerian has a way of impoverishing her youth. All of them will become poor people. Our Fulani are expatriate when it comes to this. Glory be to British government. You see our son now committing mayhem, killing people, ravaging and jumping up and down. You think it's okay for them? They are the worst miserable people. Highest number of terrorists, Hausa Fulani youth. Highest number of beggar, Hausa Fulani youth. Highest number of disease thinking people, Hausa Fulani youth. Highest looters in Nigeria, Hausa Fulani youth. Everything, they are the one. Look outside your compound now, you see them. Some of them are still doing Kwandemo Uruba, Kwandemo Alimi, Kwandemo. But that is the way Nigeria want it. And do they have sense? No. Because as far as there is somebody they go to Irakade, they is okay with them. Are we talking about Yoruba? If they are not doing Aburu, they are doing car wash. And then the few who manage to have father or mother who looted the resources from Biafra land, they call themselves intellectual. And then you come to Biafra land. They work very hard. Ojikeri. Nwoke Ezwike. But struggle continue. Now before Ragari get plan. Now Ragari no get plan again. But why am I saying all these things? Yet there are people among us, they lie to you. Oh, do you know that Dangote was very rich at the age of 10 years? Do you know that Dangote worked very hard? Can't you see that Atiku worked very hard? That as a custom general of the zoo called Nigeria, he didn't steal any money. Buhari's son is now a millionaire. He is working very hard. They are hard worker. Go and listen to Yoruba, let them give you personality profile. It will amaze you. It will amaze you. But British government did their work well. The real personality profile of Dangote. Who is Dangote? Nobody. Don't let anybody deceive you. There are a few things you must know about Dangote. There are a lot of things that they will not tell you about the man called Dangote. But every Biafra must understand that there is more beneath that the eye can see when it comes to the issue of Dangote. Most of people are wondering. Salt, Dangote. Pepper, Dangote. Sugar, Dangote. Macaroni, Dangote. Indomie, Dangote. Refinery, Dangote. Melu, Dangote. Boko Haram, Dangote. Everything, salt, pepper, everything, Dangote. He has monopoly. He has monopoly. He's not a corrupt man. Very hardworking man. It's unfortunate that the richest man in Africa is a criminal. We are coming. The question now is, who is Dangote? As of they don't talk about him, he's a successful businessman. Okay. Before Dangote, there is somebody they call Dan Tata. All of a sudden, Dan Tata is no more. Then you now have Dan Kabo. All of a sudden, Dan Kabo is not there. And now you now have Dangote. And then maybe some years later, when Dangote is gone, maybe it is Dan Melu that will come. Or Dan Obasanjo. Or Dan Muhammadu Buhari. Dan. Go and find out the meaning of that Dan. Go and find out the meaning of that Dan and stop allowing these people to bamboozle us. He's a Dangote, a very rich, wealthy man, Dangote. Where did he work? Make no mistake about it. The same British government that plundered the land of the Biafran people and totally emasculate the black people across the globe. These Britain people who created Nigeria, has not gone to rest. Some of you may not understand the role they play in our day-to-day life. But as for tonight, we shall expose some of them. When you ask, oh, Dangote, go and find out who is Dan Tata, who is Dan Kabo, before you get Dangote. Maybe the next one will be Dan Buhari. What's even Buhari's son? And some of you in school, they say, he's the richest black man alive. Isa, he's Dangote. He was a tonton seller somewhere in Ojuelegba. He said tonton after 3 months, he now rent kiosk. When he rent kiosk, he now sell biscuit. When he sell biscuit, he now sell import sugar and tonton. And some will say he borrowed 30 million. And then they will say Tototororo Dangote. Hey, he's a hero. But what of you? Why are you not as rich as Dangote? And why is it we don't know him when he was selling all this pure water and tom-tom to become the richest man in Africa? Are we talking about the richest woman? The richest man is Awusa Fulani man, the people who don't work. And the richest woman is Yoruba, Mrs. Alakeja. Is it Fulani they call her Alakeja? She was a tailor. She now sew cloth for Theresa May. After sewing cloth for Theresa May, she now went to bank and become a cleaner. And when he clean, what do they call it? That bank, World Bank. She now become the richest woman in Africa. And she now own oil well in Biafra. A personality profile, very hardworking woman. Just from tailor, Obioma Nwanye, he just become the richest woman. Clap for them. But let's not go there. We are looking at Dangote. And people don't understand. It didn't start today. For as long as we can remember, the British government has planned out our life long before now. The first among them was Dan Tata. Dan Tata was born in 1877. 1877 was when Dan Tata was born. So this thing didn't start today. From 1877 they have started it. Go and find out who Dan Tata is. He's just the replicate of Dangote. And some people say that Dan Tata is the uncle of Dangote. Please, Nigerians, what is the relationship between Dan Tata, Dangote, and Dan Kabo? You see, they begin to yap. Go to Google and say, how did Dangote make his money? Google will tell you it is not certain. Some say he borrowed money at the age of 21 or 25 or maybe 30. Maybe he borrowed 30 billion from Dan Kabo that was born in 1877 and died in 1955. Now, Dan Kabo, or rather, Dan Tata died in 1955 and Dangote was born in 1957. Which means Dangote is around 13 years when Dan Tata died. So, but yet Google will tell you that he borrowed money from Dan Tata when he was 21 years. But Dan Tata died when Dangote was 13 years. Okay, amalgamation protocol. Okay, sorry. You are deceiving us, Abi. Continue, bring your deceive, come. All of you will be disgraced. We will expose Nigeria. I'm telling you what is verifiable. Go and ask Google. Hey, don't you know he borrowed 30 million pounds from his uncle, Dan Tata, at the age of 13 years. Dan Tata borrowed Dangote 30 million British pounds. 13 years old boy invested. That is the richest monkey in Africa. Hey, clap for him. Look at you, Biafrans. We are very wise. And we are following them. Did you get their age different? It's just the same way British will come. They will stay that place they call United Nations. The whole world will call world leaders. All of them will sit down. They will now say, the amalgamation of amalgamation. Who did you sign the agreement with? You people will be surprised. These are 6 years old children, according to the date they gave us. I thought amalgamation was 1914. Now the Azikiwe should be around 6 years old or 9 years old. Obafemi Awolowo should be around 6 years old or 9 years old. Then Tafawa Balewa should be around 3 years old or a year and 6 months. And then the Almighty House of Lords sign amalgamation document with 3 years children. Babies, the same way. Only God knows where Dangote is coming from. But all of you should know. But when you are talking, you don't talk about Dangote. When you talk about oil companies, some people say, oil company now will do everything to stop us. You don't know what you are doing. Be still in oil. Hey, I work and share. I don't like them. They work and share. They want to remove food from our mouth. We are going to give you surplus food to chop. Don't worry. No, you go, maybe Yoruba cannot change it instantly. If you are with your phone, according to my leader, Google, where Dangote made this money, you will discover he borrowed money from Dan Tata at the age of 21 years. But Dan Tata died when Dangote was 13 years. So who is fooling who? And then you now have Dan Kabu, another multi-millionaire. Was it a judiciary man? Only God knows where they went to school. Now let me tell you what happened. The conspiracy you see against us today did not start today. Yorubas have decided to play the double standard game. Whatever happened to us as Biafrans, Yoruba have their own percentage. Yoruba have their own percentage. Make no mistake about it. But for Hausa, they take the lion's share. Hausa Fulani are the real people who have the contract with the British government. And so Yoruba can collect percentage, you know. Tinubu is going to be the next president or Obasanjo, you know. It has to be that way. How did they say it? Kill and divide or chop and chop. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, they are doing with us chop and chop. And British government is very happy. Oh, they are happy. Oh, hey, British government. As far as 1877, they have concluded this arrangement. The steel resources here, they share with them, but not exactly that year. But when they discover oil, when they have this agreement, all the wealth they are stealing from Biafra land, the share they give to Hausa, they ask them invest it. Most of you don't know that what is delaying Biafra, all these delay techniques now. Hausa are stealing wealth. They are looting what they can loot because their mind is when Biafra come, they will be able to start up all over. That is what they are doing. Exactly the plan they had at the initial stage. They say steal as much as you can, so they invest the money. They target Dan Tata. Dan Tata is nobody. He became a millionaire overnight. Every money they are stealing from Bokri. Go and look at your army general. They are the one in charge of fire from Delta State down to Cross River State. Every fire junction you get in Niger Delta, one Hausa general without going to war is in charge. So all the money they make is going to Dangote. EFCC, DSS, SSPC, all of you. Why are you not going to investigate Dangote? Oh, he's the only holy businessman, Abi. Okay. They start pumping this money into Dan Tata until Dan Tata is old. They bring another one. Dan Kabu. He was the owner of a former Kabu airline. They diversify. So you will not know. Now begin to hear Dan Kabu. What is the name of that he's playing? Buagene. I think he has one of the biggest airways or airline in Africa. But that is Bua 747. Where did he work? All of a sudden they do a brakata. They start selling Kwandem Uruba, Kwandem Aluminium. Then the next morning they are millionaire. So why is it that Dan Tata business died almost all of a sudden that Dan Cabo business came up? Have you asked yourself a question? Please, somebody should tell me a current business, a current evidence of Dangote and Dan Tata business alive today. So when one Dan come, another Dan business die. When another Dan come, another Dan business die. Today you have Dangote. We no longer hear about Dan Tata. No single thing to show about Dan Tata. Nothing to talk about Dan Kabu. And now all you are hearing is Dangote. Let me cut the long story short. Dan Tata, Dan Kabu, and Dangote, they are the same people. Every money they are stealing from Biafra land, from the oil proceed, from the gold and all that precious stone, they are stealing from Nigeria. When British government take their own percentage, other government of the world that are feeding from the ministry of our people take their own percentage. So they give Awusa their own percentage. Awusa in turn settle Yoruba, and Awusa own, they invest it in that company. It could be referred to as family business. Do we still have family business in Biafra land? I wonder, because the only family business I can remember is a Hebrew family up here. You have Oceanic Bank, you have Aero Contractor, you have Hebrew Fishing, among others. All of them have been destroyed by Nigerian government. But there is Dangote, almighty Dangote. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to stop this? Dangote refinery, Dangote, this Nigeria cannot build refinery, but Dangote is building. Can't you people listen? But this is some of the things you may have to know. You need to know about Dangote. The purpose of Dangote is not just to steal well and hide it. The British know that when you continue stealing this well and hiding it without being able to balance the country economic, that money will lose value. So Dangote is where they keep money, where they measure it with dollars and pounds to make Naira remain relevant. So tomorrow they can choose to crash Naira, and then before they do that, they change it to dollar. After all, only Hausa have access to sell dollar. Number one. The purpose of Dangote truck. Go to every corner of Biafra land. You see Dangote truck parking in different locations. They are there for a mission. They use this truck to bring in SBT at night. It was Julius Berger trailer they were using before. For some reason, Julius Berger trailer don't come to Niger Delta again. South, south, and southeast. But it was Julius Berger vehicle they were using before. But when they bought their own Dangote trailer, there was no need. Have you people seen police searching Dangote trailer? Have you people seen police parking Dangote trailer? Even when they kill 1 million people, they don't hold them. Ask yourself a question. What do Dangote trailer carry at night? So we are seeing there, they have Dangote trailer. Number one, to move exhibit across Biafra land or Nigeria. To move exhibit, AK-47. These are the rich transporters. Dangote trailer. It's also a killing machine. Dangote trailer has killed more people than Fulani headsmen. Most of you don't know. A day will come, we will talk about the terrorists. Oh, they are killing us, they are killing us. But Dangote trailer has killed more than Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, Lamido Sanisi put together. Watch out for Dangote trailer. Dangote trailer is also meant to serve a purpose. When they say, hey, return, I think 30th don't almost reach. Return home. Where do you think they are going to get moto? They know the location to get Dangote trailer. But do we have a vehicle that is going to bring our people back? Of course not. But are we trying to come back? Of course not. On your ground or your very soil, we will stand you. Don't worry. This time, they are going to write history. And so, oh, do you know that this war now, that they were shooting in Yoruba land? Oh, Yoruba will come and cry. Hausa will cry. And we are crying. If you are crying now, you are very happy. Have you tried to find out the purpose of Dangote trailer? I think let's stop for that. Number one, they use it to smuggle exhibit, gun. Number two, they use it to carry contraband goods. Number three, as an and as you are listening to me, you allow any of these to go. May God have mercy on you. Dangote, Facebook, you came late. Have you ever wondered Dangote company? Any business Dangote comes in, anybody there will die. That is why nothing must to want to partner with Dangote and Nigerian army. I pity him. You better close down the company that to partner with them, because they will mesmerize you. They will finish you. Tell me any business Dangote has gotten involved with. Where is he Beto? Facebook, cut me quickly, let me reconnect. Where is he Beto? Where is all the Maggi company? Where is all the Indomie company? Hausa Fulani British government. Are we going to talk about Dangote plan to stop IPOB. Now, those of you in African country, most especially West Africa, you can't come out to talk about Biafra. Why? Is it not because of Dangote? They sell a bag of cement in Nigeria or in Biafra land almost 2006. But they carry cement to other countries in West Africa and sell the same cement 800 naira. And the government of these countries in West Africa can't talk because of what they are also feeding from our misery. So when they talk now, Dangote will sell cement for them. 2006. And so they must oppress all of us. Those of you in West Africa, is that not what is happening? Your embassy, Dangote is in charge of all Nigerian embassy in West Africa. I leader talk about British High Commissioner and American High Commissioner, as the case may be. Go and look at Nigerian representative that they are all Fulani with a Yoruba bodyguard to ride for them. Dangote is the bank that did not invest the resources that they are stealing from Biafra land. Every Biafrans must therefore open their eyes very well and monitor the activity of Dangote, not just in Biafra land, across Africa. Dangote is the movement, is the bank, is the financier of all the terrorists. Facebook cut me off quickly. Cut me off. Go and look at their history. You are a Niger Delta man, you are a Delta Niger man, you are intellectual, you are a politician, you are this one. Every money they are stealing from our land, from Biafra land, the bank where they invest it, where they keep it is Dangote. But those of you who do not reason, you steal money as a Biafran, you go and buy a house in London. Watch those who have done that like you. They are dead now. Those houses in Britain, those houses in United Kingdom, as the whatever name they call themselves, your children can't access them. You better sell it and return home. All these people are hiding. Biafrans, open your eye. Personality profile. Don't let them deceive you. It didn't start today. It didn't start today. They make you believe, oh, Dangote is a hardworking man. Immediately, Dan Cabo died. Immediately, Dan Tata disappeared. Nothing about Dan Tata again. Then you begin to hear Dan Cabo. All of a sudden, no more Dan Cabo, Dangote. Can't you read the handwriting on the wall? Don't you know where they're coming from? But of course, we are not going anywhere. Begin to observe the activity of Dangote in Biafra land. The same way you have to observe oil company in Biafra land, most especially Shell. Begin to monitor them, because that thing they are looking for, they will get it in the end. I'll be back in a minute.
You are the spirit. You see by the spirit. You get the spirit. Rotas and the spirit. Electorally so, worldwide people, they don't they kill us since. Nobody talk about them after the whole killing. Them go sweep among them under the carpet. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. Maybe in our blood, can you let take a bath without our resources? Nothing like one Nigeria. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. They don't set confusion among our brothers. They won't kill our leader because he speak the truth. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. No hiding place for them. See their doom for their doorstep. We are blessed folks. Who do go to Kabrama, bless no man feel cause worldwide thing. Nigeria is falling, we are gonna sing it out. With the truth. We coming out right now, watching on the prices out. With the truth. Escalate to paradise. You are the spirit. Osimhen is too late to apologize. It's too late. Obasanjo is too late to apologize. It's too late. Amechi is too late to apologize. Bazoum is too late.
This is special dedication to my friends and my brothers and my sisters and my uncle and my cousins who are here in Biafra land, outside Biafra land, in the world at large. We are Biafrans. If you are one Nigeria, why are they killing us? If you are one Nigeria, why are they raping us? If you are one Nigeria, why are they depriving us? We want to go, we want to go truly, we want to go sincerely, we want to go right now, we want to go. Myself, I want to go. Nnamdi Kanu want to go. Uche Moko want to go. Jojo Ibe want to go. We want to go. Biafrans, they want to go. We are 7 steps ahead. Ahead is you. We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. All we need is referendum. Designating, dissedating, trafficking. I was born and raised in the Biafra land. This is my religion. Biafra is my religion. You can think Biafra, speak Biafra, see Biafra. God will assign it. Nobody can change it. Lost day, minus day. Biafra will come. We love you. We love you. We love you. Biafra. Woo! I told you. Told you. Told you. Told you.
Nigeria is falling. We are going to sing it out.
We the truth. We the truth.
We coming out right now. Running down the crisis out.
We the truth. We the truth.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Buhari is too late to apologize. Amechi is too late. Osimhen is too late to apologize. Obasanjo is too late.
Indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the gatekeeper of the Biafra nation. He simply say, the heart of this project will not see corruption. These are jungles. These are corrupt men and women who for over 10 decades or more has beset the gate of the Biafra nation with corruption. Mazi Uchuka for Mefo is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Nobody can stand up, nobody has stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people until he came. And honestly, our people must understand that nobody commands the loyalty of the Biafran people outside the supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I am George Unibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Of course, on this segment, the team remains back to your root. And our topic this evening, a very brief one, of course, because our intention is to help you understand the time that we are in. Of course, we know not everybody will understand, not everybody will comply. It is not an issue to us. When an elder see and refuse to talk, it kills the child. When an elder see evil coming, and refuse to warn the children, it kills the elder. You are an elder, you see evil coming. You refuse to warn the people, that evil will consume you. But when the elder talks and the child refuses to listen, it kills the child. We acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who made the heavens and the earth. This evening, we may go a little bit raw. Please, pardon my manner and accept the truth. Because I may be using some words you don't like because you are too holy. You are too holy. It is happening. That is not your problem. But you are too holy to say the truth. I was in a vehicle this morning traveling. And somebody came and he preached. After preaching, another person came and said, I have a question to ask. The preacher said, no, you came late. You don't ask question. The boy said, no, I have to ask you question. The next thing that one lunatic in that vehicle said to the guy, why are you disturbing us now? Allow the preacher to go. Did they hold the preacher? And I said to the man, why are you behaving like that? This man have been preaching his gospel for almost 30 minutes now. None of us complain. And now somebody have a question to answer. He asked, he refused to answer. Why don't you understand what is going on? Now I say, oh, I will call army. I will call army. I tell you, the thunder will fire you. You call army. And people say, no, you know, it is about God. And I ask them a simple question. They say, let's explain. I say, before you explain, who created man? They say, God. He sent us here, they say yes. Did he give us free will? They say yes. Then allow me to use my free will now. When did the free will of God in our life become sin? If he give us free will and all of us are responsible for our action, allow us to make use of our free will. Is it clear? They say, no, you are saying it angrily. I say, okay. I agree, I'm saying it angrily. But it's in the Bible. God got angry and he destroyed the world with water. What are we not saying, my friends? Is it not in your Bible? God got angry and he destroyed the world with water. Have you not read it? Why I'm saying it now is that somebody say, oh man, this guy is so carnal. Of course, I am carnal as well as spiritual. I'm not denying any of them. Because when I begin to talk and they say, no, it should not be very raw. But it is happening raw. But I can't say it raw because you are too intelligent and you are too holy. Our topic this evening is simple. Observing the activities of Yoruba and Fulani in Biafra land. You are Biafra now. You are not observing them. You are playing big boy. We are not spiritual. We move among you. We are watching all of you. It will happen. And I know many will fall. Many will fall. There are most of you who are eager to defend our land. But you must be able to understand how our people respond. That is the only time you can save them. My people will say, well, who are someone who are young? Let me try to explain it for you. Snail. When you throw snail in the fire, snail will balance and begin to release spit. Begin to release spit. That time the snail is releasing the spit. In his mind, he's saying, I will quench this fire. They think they can roast me. Just leave the fire. I will quench this fire. He will be removing spit. Before you know, no spit again. The snail will dry up. Totally dry up. That is how some of us are. We are trying to save you. Ipob is trying to save you. You are there calculating. You are very advanced. Don't worry. Observing our Fulani in our land. These are part of security measure. A lot of things most of you are watching, you are not seeing it. As you are listening to my voice, those of you who are men, on a very good day, call your sister. When I mean your sister, your girlfriend, or your female friend, or your own sister. Ask them and say, if today God say Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, which one will you marry? You'll be surprised. 80% of them will tell you they want to marry Hausa. I'm telling you. I don't know. I just like Hausa. They want to be Amaria. Or what do they call them? I'm telling you the reality. I'm not pampering you. Gather your sisters, your female OE Biafran, and ask them, who will you marry? Hausa Fulani. You will see that 90% tell you they want to marry Boko Haram. And then the next 50% will tell you they want to marry Chameleon Yoruba. Only 1% will tell you, I want to marry Biafra. I'm asking you to go and carry out the experiment. I'm not gossiping anybody. But do you ever know why? Now, let's go back again. That is why you must observe all these Hausa Fulani children, Yoruba children in our community, answering our father's name. We will put an end to them. Oh, let's defend our land. Do you know the most children answering your name who are Hausa children? How will you allow them to bastardize our blood lineage? To defend our land, we need to do all these things. I said it too. I'm coming out raw. Most of you will not like it. Whether you like it or not, the pain, this burden, this evil is on us already. It is said that we come out and expose it openly, or we'll die trying to pretend. You see a Biafran woman, most of them, not all of them, because there is no woman as virtuous. In fact, only Biafran women give birth to rich son. But let's not digress. Hausa now are selling Indomie, kiosk, selling tom-tom, defiling our daughters, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Hausa as old as 70 are defiling them, buying tom-tom. Watch them out. It is ritual. In Delta State, about a month ago, a 3-year-old girl, or 6 years rather, Hausa selling tom-tom was using the girl. And in school, the teacher noticed something is wrong and called the girl and said, what is happening? The teacher examined the girl as a good mother that she is and noticed that the girl is rotten. They called the parents and said, what is happening? And with time, the girl told them, it's Hausa man. Those of you who have Hausa gate man, watch them. They are not sleeping with your daughter or your women or anybody because they love them. It's a ritual. Do you know that a woman, a Biafran woman as old as 70 years, 80 years, are still being raped by Hausa Fulani? It's a ritual. This same Hausa Fulani sleep with cow and goat and even chicken. It's a ritual. I know you don't believe in ritual, but we must stop this evil from our land. Most of you say, hey, consign them. Yes, it consign them. But you must understand that to destroy a nation, destroy their women. Destroy their women. Open your eye. Watch them. Watch them. Now, let me tell you how it works. As a Biafran, those of you in the north, touch Hausa girl. Touch Hausa girl. You will know what it means to be born again. You will be born again. And then why would they do it in our land? Now Biafran senators and politicians are canvassing everywhere. Oh, we have to stop terrorists. We have to stop cultism. This is the time for cultism. Oh. Biafran cultism. This is the time. Stop doing cultism and smoking Igbo. This is the time to courtesan rapists in our land. Hausa will go to our farm, meet a woman of almost 80 years and rape her. What are they looking for? If not ritualists? Observe them. Yoruba in our midst, observe them. Hausa is harsh poison. Yoruba is slow poison. Whether they call themselves general overseer, they are slow poison. Observe them. Don't let them deceive you. I see some lunatic from Enugu. Oh, Sowore. Some people even say, oh, don't talk to Sowore. He's with us. Oh, he's with us. Sowore is trying to campaign for a better Nigeria. Thunder fire Nigeria. Observe these people and put an end to their evil. Sowore is the one giving us Biafra. Now let me tell you one truth. If any media platform has attacked IPOB more aside BBC and CNN, the next one is Sowore. The next one is Sowore. All of a sudden they rig him out of a presidential election. And now it's our brother. What is articulation, articulaka, ndiara? When we are supposed to focus on what we are looking for, we are digressing. Time for politics of appeasement is over. Hey, Sowore, red beret. You saw the leader, our leader wear red beret. Is orange beret. Yes, we are canvassing for better Nigeria. Who the hell wants better Nigeria? Those of you selling your land, go and check all the agents selling Biafra land. All of them are Yoruba. Those of you in Port Harcourt, go and look at all those people involved in estate management, buy land, sell land. More than 90% of them are Yoruba. Why are they not selling Yoruba land? But you are hungry, of course. Monitor them. That is why the Bible says, do not equally yoke with unbeliever. That is why the Bible says, separate ye from them. Separate ye from them. It is not let's carry gun. There are a lot of things we will do. Without AK-47, we will humiliate them. And leaders say they will bleed shame and disgrace. Biafran women, wake up. You will die with them if you continue with them. Wake up. Hey, you call a Biafran girl and I say, how are you, baby? Biano. He said, don't touch me, please, don't touch me. You want to defy me, don't touch me. You want me to tell my pastor, don't touch me. Maybe the next minute is recharge card. But for one packet of Indomie, it is not your eye. You allow Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba to touch you. I think we were responsible before. We will flog all of you now. Don't you see Hausa Yoruba are using rag, blankets to cover their women? Don't you see it? Watch every Islamic nation. They tie their women with bamboo, tie them very well, padlock, wear them iron pants. Hausa women wear iron pants. As dirty as they are, they wear iron pants. Their bra have padlock. Yeah, you are fine, you are hot. What do they call them? Slay queen? That is what you are. I be Tom Brand or Tom Man or Tom Woman. Which one are you? To defend our land, many things need to be checked. Anybody in love with Hausa Fulani in your community, tell me how will not sell all of you out. Your sister is friending Hausa. Where you ask, they say, does it mean anything? Is he not a man? Is he not a man? Tell me, when your neighbor sister or your neighbor relative, a female, is friending Hausa and you are doing Biafra here, tell me how you are going to survive. Look at Hausa now in Aba. They are holding our youth and babbing their head. Hausa now has given us Babe Saloon. We'll bring these issues bit by bit. And we hope you will understand. When our lines are open, briefly, call your sisters, call your brother, call your relative, tell them to observe Hausa Fulani and move away from them. Do not equally yoke with Hausa and Yoruba inside Nigeria. Save the next generation of Biafra. Not because of you, because of the next generation. I hope you will understand. Yes, of course, at this moment, our WhatsApp line and our direct line is open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line once again is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. Do not miss with our Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba. In current day Nigeria, separate ye, O Biafra, from these evil people. Separate ye so that the evil will not catch up with you. Can you hear me call on WhatsApp?
Oh, my brother from another womb. I water them. I love you. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. There were my brother. Oh, my brother, you are wonderful. Chukokaba put you in Biafra land. Chukokaba put you in your motherland. Continue doing it. We are proud of you. We appreciate you. And Chukokaba Mama will give you life. You must see Biafra on your you are so easy. I appreciate you. My brother, your topic today, let me reveal my Hamadiko memories. Always. And from Waka West into Wazobe, I come on in there when Biafras all over the world. I greet you. My name is Sidiman Okafor Inosi. Okafor Inosi from Omaka. That you want for Maka. Omaka is in Njaba, and Njaba is in Olo. Olo is the Imo province of Biafra land upon Quem. Mazi, your topic is very wonderful. Mazi, I don't know what our sister I see in uncircumcised human beings. Uncircumcised human beings. I was an Beruku.
They use charm for them. They use charm for them. This is what they do. When our sisters in the market everywhere, they go and urinate in a public toilet managed by Awusa. There is a charm they do with red lizard head, and they put it in their urine. And once they put it in their urine, then Arabandia, they just run mad, and they won't understand. That is why we tell them, because they don't know that we are fighting with flesh and blood, spirit, wicked spirit, principalities and power. They will not hear. Let them stop going close to Awusa. It's not ordinary hand they are using for that. All of them are going to Yoruba church. Yoruba have made them to abandon Omenala. Now one emesi Elu. Awusa now is using their own Omenala. It's not their fault. We are telling those who their head is still correct, so they know. Go ahead, please.
Hey, my brother, if you don't go to river will not carry you. Prevention is better than cure. Let them avoid them. Let them avoid them. Mazi, everything has there is a solution. The only solution is to avoid all these people. Stop having any contact with them. Stop.
Advise our sisters.
You don't have anything in common. What you don't have? What? No, our way of life is with them. So what are you doing with after all circumcised human beings, smelling assholes who have not even brushed our teeth or his teeth? Who is our people? Maz is very, very appalling. This is what does not happen before. It's happening now. Because our girls have long throat.
My mother told me that in those days, if I was a Fulani man touch a Biafran woman, that they don't wash their hand in 1 month. They will put their hand inside trouser to be touching their prick. 1 month they won't wash that. That hand is holy. Today, look at what some hopeless animal, our blood are doing, destroying our blood lineage. My mother told me when a Hausa man touch a Biafran woman, that hand can't touch anything again. Only their prick. That uncircumcised prick. That is where they put it. Every day, every morning, they urinate in their cloth. And somebody is going to say, it's too canna, it's too canna. But we will tell you the truth now. Today, now look at them. They are even mocking you. Just advise them. Let's move forward.
They are devising our sister. Let them take Mrako. Let them take our Cola. Put in your pocket. Put her head in your pocket. House here. But our people know what to do. It's only long truth. It's only long truth that is clear our girl. Nothing more than that. Come and eat here. Come and hey. From play nine butterfly they take enter bush. This is nonsense. Let them stop it. If they know who they are. Blessed human being, God bless in done, and they are selling us. They are selling us, defiling our land, defiling everything. Mazi, the time is up for them. Tomorrow is 30th. Let them do what they want to do. We are waiting for them. We are waiting for them. Continue. Mazi is penetrating. Continue talking day and night. Chukwokadama will continue to give you only good life and pray for you. Nothing more. I'm not praying for word for you because spiritually and physically you are blessed. Biafra come today, match whatever you want. You want to come to this Europe, people will pray for you. Any car, any house, you get it. Continue doing it. Good life for you only, nothing more than that.
Thank you very much.
My brother.
We must continue. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good evening, Mother.
Good evening from here. Advise our sisters and our brothers. Advise our sisters to run for Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. Tell our brothers to run for Yoruba, Showore, or any other Yoruba. Run for them. Separate yourself. That is our topic. Go ahead, please.
My name is Ezenwoko. I'm from Oshomangwa local government. So what I have to say there is just our sisters, I don't know what is wrong with them. The other day, go and call military man for me because he just sent me a soldier. So because I tell her that what she is doing is not good, then she decided to go and call the military man to come and support me. man rode me on the water to tell me that
and it's your sister, oh. It's your sister, oh. There was one chimpanzee inside the same motor with me today. He said, I will tell driver to stop him, you. I tell, if this driver stop this motor, because I'm exercising my right, none of you will get to your destination. I saw you start him. And army man saw us quarrel and I say, what is going on there? All of them turn to born again. No, when they tell you, hey, I will call my army boyfriend. You say, no, they shame. Mama, papa, make una call now, most especially mama, make una warn our sisters, so. Make una warn our sisters, so. Warn your children, oh. Because we will separate the wheat from the chaff.
The only thing is that we can't even go back to them because this land is our land. Even me, this one is my first time to go back. I promise you that the fact and the capara them consign, we are going to cover that area.
Thank you very much. Everything we are doing is simply trying to avoid collateral damage. Collateral damage is what you are trying to avoid. Separate yourself from them. They can never love you. If you like, give them 100% of your money. Yoruba don't have good plan for you. It's the same way with Hausa. We are angry with you, not because you are evil, because you don't see the evil surrounding you. Separate yourself. Is it not your Bible? Can you hear me call on WhatsApp?
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead, please.
Hello. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
My name is Chidi. I'm calling from South Africa.
Go ahead, advise
I'm very good. Yeah, I'm very, very happy for what has been doing for a long time because I've been trying to get you online for a long time. I've been connected to this IPOB and Biafra. I just want to say thank you for what you have been doing for a long time now. You understand? I only want to talk about the Yoruba people because all you'll be saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. If I must tell you, here in South Africa we are Yoruba people. They are just like they are chameleon because when they come, just like when they are with you or when you are doing anything, whatever they're doing with you, in short, you will not even like whatever they're doing. They will be like playing with you. When they go at your bed, they will criticize you. When they come to your front, they would like to do something like maybe they are with you. You understand, my brother? In terms of South African government now, maybe there's anyone that's connected to any province or anything, they would like to do something to make you to jeopardize whatever you have or whatever you are doing. In time they say that we Igbo people, whatever they're talking about, Igbo people, they are selling drugs here, but they are still selling drugs here. When they go to police station, they like to criticize us here, fighting Igbo, doing everything to make sure that they criticize, making sure they're doing everything to make sure that we get in. But I only want to thank God how things are going this time around. I'm very, very happy, and I just want to thank you. Even I'm very happy to hear your voice today, to speak to you today, to tell you to keep on for what you are doing. Biafra is around the corner, and we must surely get Biafra. No man, no born for a woman or born for a man will stop it. I'm very, very happy. That's all I have to contribute this night. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Of course, Mazo Yimbe, I can hear you. Mazo Yimbe, please, you give me a little time, but I will not waste your time, but just give me a little time.
My brother,
my name is
advise our brothers and sisters. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Hello, fellow Biafrans. I'm from Isoko. Isoko is in Delta State. Delta State is in Biafra land, and my name is Idudu. I would like to go straight to the point. Mazo Onyibe, sometimes our people are very stubborn. Like when you talk about the guests, they don't want to listen. Some of them, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to simple instruction. It's like they need iron hand. But my hope is that when Biafra come, there will be system that will be, put together that will make us to behave like human, because it's like they are behaving like animals. That is why you can see them, they are running after even suya. Come on suya, 15 naira. Aboki go just carry our Biafran guests. They're going to tell them something, they're going to do wasabi. And because we are brought up in this way of like, let everybody be free, they just misuse the opportunity. Sometimes I'm of liking the way they do in Arab land, that they put their women in fear that they should not misbehave, because it's even more better. Protect a woman in whatever way you can protect them. But look at our guests. We can't even protect them, because they will not listen to us, because we are not going to protect them in violence, and they are not going to listen to us because we are giving them in a platform of gold that it will suit them. You advise somebody. Let me tell you something. For instance, somebody that have been indoctrinating for a long time in a very perfect way, if she tell you the way she's behaving, you will say that, oh my God. You will say that, oh my God. Let me tell you a little story about somebody I know, because I stayed in River State for so long. This guy is called Usman. In the area that we were staying, this guy, like the other brother was saying about shams, I thought you were saying about the shams. Yes, of course. This is what they have been doing. They will be using sham to be our girl. In fact, they used to do sham for DHL. When I say DHL, it's not normally the international DHL. Like, they will just call one of their brother in Asaba, say that, and when you are coming to this, I just enter the boat and bring that sham for me. I want to use it for one new girl that I see. In fact, because this guy was close to me, he told me that there is one sham that he will do, that any girl that he has slept with, no other person will go close to him, to her. This person will be smelling like like an egg that is remaining, an egg that is. So I was just like, wow, because these people are destroying our community. But I don't want to go into that too much. The reason why I call in is Showore.
Please,
Showore, we have to be
go
very
in as much as you can. Go in, please.
Okay, it's Showore. We have to be, Biafrans have to be very vigilant, very, very careful, and very, very, we have to be very sharp and watch him from a distance, because he's trying to take accolade from what IPOB have suffered in every aspect, spiritually, physically, and financially, that people have sacrificed in so many aspects. He is trying to take an accolade. There is a video that is within my reach right now that Showore did, and the old video of our Supreme Leader Mazuna Dekano during when he was still in prison, when they bring him for court case. Our Supreme Leader Mazuna Dekano, he came out and he was speaking for those people who were illegally detained. They court them and not released. Mazuna Dekano measured them one by one. He called out their relative to say that this is the wife of this man, this the son of man, this is the brother of the other man, that have been granted bail by the Nigeria Zoo Court of why wouldn't they obey the law? Mazuna Dekano have done all this thing when he was in the prison. Meanwhile, during this time, he have never surfaced. Just came out last year with this is whatever terrorist party. Now look at what he did. Now he's put some orange cap, beret, trying to go into Biafra land and trying to indoctrinate our Biafrans in a very corrupt way. Look at what he said with his mouth. He said that how can he be saying that Yorubas are cowards? Of course, Yorubas are cowards. It's not today that I've been hearing it before, and I have seen it pop and plain. He said that Yorubas are cowards. Do you know that there are some Yoruba that like what he's doing, that we have to come into the idea, but when he said that we are cowards, that means we cannot come in. I have been telling him many times ago that a leader has to do this, a leader has to do that. Now that he has tried to protest for the Shiite Muslim, that is now that he has come to do the needful. Has Mazuna Dekano not be speaking for the Shiite Muslim before? Is it today that Mazuna Dekano started saying that they should release Ezazaki, even when he was in the when the from Ebonyi, from Anambra and Enugu came to visit him in the prison and asked him, what do you want? We should do it for you. He told release Ezazaki, move all the extortion ground that you put all the roadblocks that you used to extort our people. Dredge the River Nigers and open Warri Seaport, Igosha Seaport, Calabar Seaport, and the rest. He did not say anything that we have to pertain his personal interest, but Showore will come out and be because he has told Mazuna Dekano, it is not that Mazuna Dekano is now protecting for Shiite Muslim. So Biafrans have to be very vigilant and we have to be very watchful. I have this video. Of course, I know you have access to all these things too, but I'm just saying it for Biafrans who are listening right now. Thank you, Mazuna Dekano. Let me not take much of your time. All hey Biafra.
Oh hey Biafra, my brother, we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Yes, my brother, monitoring spirit. Go ahead, please.
Mazoni Bemma the radio Odogu. Odogu no Baya Basra. Onye the Panikage. Ezoku window. That's you them before your man again. Why for? I forgot for dragging Homa. There, Nambekano, my Lord and personal Savior. Oh, Chuko Kikadiama. Gozeram Gedi, Nishina. Nagede. Oh, yes, sir. Nagede. Biafra all over the world. Over but to IPOP. So, the coordinated by Marty David, and deputized by Monachiri. Every mother and the father of every Biafran daughter, go and warn your daughter today not to have anything to do with any Hausa man or Yoruba man. Today, they have scanned our daughter. And I wake up Biafran youth. Wake up! These are your beautiful wives. They are damaging them with charms. Therefore, they are not themselves. Our women are not themselves. These people will go and drink some nonsense medicine that will make them to spend more than 1 hour on top of a woman. There is nothing any Biafran man can do to his wife or his any girl from Biafra land that person will be satisfied. They have killed us, and from today, one open and ala Biafra, yana onya wucha na emeko ịga-anwụ ọfọ ga-akụgbu gị, ọfọ Biafra ga-akụgbu gị. Ụmụ mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Biafra, ndị nna nna anyị ha, ndị niile buru anyị ụzọ tupu ruo na generation anyị a ga-akụgbu unu. Mmụba anọ niile nọ n'ala Biafra, all the 4 junctions of Biafra land, every spirit that is occupying it has rised up. We must avoid these people to the last. We must avoid. They are our enemy. Anybody that is their enemy, if you don't avoid that person, you are killing yourself. Nobody is killing you. You see that is killing yourself. Therefore, IPOP remains the only truth. As whiter and slow to restore Biafra through the leadership of our Lord and personal Savior, Martin Lamont Bekano. No other person will use the power of the Most High to go to Biafra. All the jails, women in Biafra land. Abara nile na shekala Biafra land. Ofo nile jala Biafra land. Everything ofo sino fo kwo wensi koha. Kuto yedimo mai edimo seya. Na go fu ugbu ase. Nwanyị ọbụla ga-emekọ with nwa onye Awụsa ege ma onye Yoruba. Afara m Biafra ga-akụgbu. Time I know supporting in this particular time, sir, and the day demo okay for it. No, yes, so you will have no level of region. You will say Biafra. Also, no, John Pro to put in the name. Then I go. Camera down on them, then I will put it. I don't know what we know. And I will kind of try. I can't talk. One of that was very soon.
Thank you. Advise your brothers and your sister. Number 1, our women run from Hausa and Yoruba. Run for Hausa, Yoruba. Anything that will make us to succeed from this war they have brought to our doorstep, we must do it. That is why our leaders say 100 men. 100 men. Let's hope it will not end up being 100 women, but only 100. Nobody who has soiled his hand can stand here. You can only gossip. Yoruba, you are the most humiliated human being. If you are Biafran under Yoruba church, you are the most cursed. I tell you the truth. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Mazo Ibe. Good morning, sir.
Go ahead, please. Good evening from here.
I'm Chisom Ejikeme, calling from Malaysia. I want to thank God for the successful general meeting we had in Malaysia on Sunday. I want to say one thing that almost make me to shed a tears today. When I saw this thing on social media, what happened in Imo State? I saw women protesting in Imo State. I know maybe this is not the topic. I have to say it, sorry, sir. I saw women protesting for Ukorosha Uloma Wosu Ukorosha daughter, that they humiliate her. They do her this, that the Imo State people, the Igbo, the Biafran, they who have to apologize for his daughter. I want to make this thing clear to the whole world that Ukorosha don't know the of women. Lock our sister, lock our feeding aunties and our feeding wives, breastfeeding their child in Imo State, where they were protesting is our leader. They beat them and locked them for more than 21 days in a prison yard. And come out to say he's calling the IG. The him on air. Let the whole world they hit most of them for and to the talks of to her boot her on her waist. Beat them, both those that are and put them in a prison for 21 days.
It's quite unfortunate the epileptic Zoom network is unstable, honestly. The point our brother was trying to make is simple. Our people were killed. Our mothers were arrested, humiliated. Nobody protested. And then there is a group of Yoruba Redeemed Christian Church or Winners Chapel, Yoruba Church, anyone Yoruba Mountain of Fire. They now gather them from one Yoruba church. Hey, our Imo women, our Imo women. Only Imo women we have heard is those ones that were locked up in Imo State. That is what our brother was trying to say. Can you hear me call on WhatsApp? Are you there? Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please advise our brothers and sisters. Run from Yoruba and run from our Fulani. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Mazi Onibe, may God bless you. And I will read the Mazi Nande Kanandishimofo and all Biafran, some under blood. May God keep all of us alive and to restore Biafra in our time. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. So, Mazi Onibe, what you are saying even make me more angry, more than you. I think last time I was in that zoo called Nigeria. I was in my village and I saw the way the boys, because all the people in our village who think that they have money, once they build one story building, they will bring out someone and put there. They say that Hausa people, they don't agree to live in Basha anymore, that you must build beautiful small house by your gate before they will agree to live there. So now in my village, all those people, they are building small beautiful house for them in their gate, and they put Hausa people there. And then those Hausa people will be there, you know, in the village where you can come and have rest. If you come there now, Hausa people will be pressuring you. They will not allow you to rest. They say they are some are riding Okada, some say they are securities. Even when you come to take fruit to your brother's house, they begin to harass you that they are the one looking after that. So I asked my brother, why is this? I saw one guy that's coming and going from one house where our man is guiding. My brother told me that our man is sleeping with that girl. I begin to shout. I said, this girl, he says, I said, what happened? He said he don't know that they have talked to her for several times, that girl is not listening, that girl is angry, the girl is saying nobody, once Igbo people don't agree to take him, that he have right to flow to
anybody she like. So what I think that is would be good to those our stubborn gears is for we to implement Sharia attitude, Sharia habits to them, hard hand, follow them with a strong hand. Any one of them we meet with Hausa, Fulani, we will take their photos and put them in internet and publish them. Because I asked my brother, how is these outside people getting them at all for the first time? He said the shoemakers are sharing shoes for them without taking money from them. From sharing shoes to them free, they will get them. And outside people that is the cyclist or other people is carrying them free, not taking money from them. From that they get them. Those in get man is dashing them sweet and shigop and so on. This is how they get our gears for just nonsense, so that that don't have meaning. But those gears, if you call them to ask them something important, they will make sure for you and run away. But after some man we get them with sweet and chocolate and shingle or with the polishing shoe for them or carrying them in Okada free. So I think we should use hard for them by beginning to take their picture and publishing them in internet. First of all, we want them, if I see you with this man again, I will take your picture, I will take your video, both of you, and put you in internet and publish you.
Of course, we will get them.
You anymore. We take hand on them.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Our people must remain focused. There is no two ways about it. It is Biafra or Biafra. Biafra or Biafra. I take one more call and then we will round up the segment, or maybe two calls because our time is almost up. Can you hear me? Efe. Rugged.
Hello, Melida.
Oh, yeah, advise
Hello,
our people.
Melida.
Advise them.
Melida.
Advise them. I did here with you.
Melida. Mazi Oyibe, good evening. I want to sing for you. I want to sing for you because I love you, Melida.
No. You sing for Biafra, our leader, and the deputy. Any other person is in Kantapi. No.
For this topic is for Mazi. I will sing for Mazi Oyibe first, sir. Ọ̀rọ̀ Manuwe ọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹgbẹ́lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ni Jésù n'oge ni màá tún tẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àgẹ̀lẹ̀ Manuwe. It go good for you, Mazi Oyibe. Mazi Oyibe, may I quick talk? You see, I've been singing on this topic. Yoruba is a big scam that people cannot see. You know, when they are beating others, Yoruba will be happy. You understand? Because Mazi Oyibe, about the women, our leader says, some of our leaders say I should not speak about the women anymore. That is not my job, so I will respect that. But for Showore and Yoruba and Co, I've been singing, Mazi Oyibe. This topic you just talk about today, that is what I've been singing. If only Yoruba is not biased, they are be killing our Biafra children. Yoruba keep quiet. They don't talk because they are not killing their own. Now they want to come and join us. Guy, no go work. Una don't to slave us. You know what? Oh, Yoruba, raise up your flag. Raise up your flag. Off it. Raise up your flag and let us get our freedom. Yoruba, raise up the flag. Don't confuse our people. People like Oshowore, don't confuse us. Yoruba, please, I'm begging you people, because you people are snake. Because they are be killing our children, digging our children, even when they are not dead, they will bury them alive. Yoruba, keep quiet. Yoruba, we cannot join you guys. The Biafra children all over the world, even our leader, even though Showore pretend to go and meet our leader, it will not work. It will not work. Yoruba is a chameleon. I don't hate them, but they are chameleon. I know what I'm talking about. Mazi, I know what I'm talking about. May God bless our leader. A man that have a good heart, a big heart, the heart you cannot describe. Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, I praise you, I respect you. I wish before I get married, I see a man like you. I will be the best woman on earth. But God has created me this way. You understand? I love this man. He have a golden heart. He fight for everybody, even if you are a Muslim, if you are a Christian, he fight for everybody. But this Oshowore want to come and put stay in. It will not work. It will not work. I've cast a bandit. It will not work because Oshowore do your own flag. Do one republic flag. Leave Biafra alone. I've been using this thing to sing. I didn't hate this guy, but there is something I'm seeing this guy that is not clear. It's not clear. Manzi, thank you very much. I praise you. I respect you.
Thank
for
you.
Our own matter. Now our men like go cure those things. It's our men that will do that.
Of course, we have started already. We have started
Thank you,
already.
sir.
Thank you. To destroy a generation, destroy their women. But people don't understand. Our intention is to make sure that every Biafran will go home. You are crippled, you are lunatic, you are hopeless, you are dead, you will go home. But pray that you are not a dishonorable one, because you will wish you never come home. This is the time we save ourselves once and for all, and don't allow anybody to deceive us. Just go, if you are among this category now, go and reason. No, go and reason. I'm just trying to hold myself not to say some things. Hey, I'm a banker. I'm a banker. He's a banker. You think we are stupid? You think we don't know where all these people are coming into our land? Very soon begin to hear Loretta, the Torre, different name, Afiko Chick, different name, Ndioshi. And then, Fulani headsmen, but you are the one bringing Fulani headsmen. We can respect on ourselves. We know all the street where all of you are. But please, for the love of your mother and your father, for the love of Biafra land, stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazi George Onibe. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Che Manwoki Kugochuku, calling from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olu province, Biafra land. Chukwu Kikabe Amaye Kelena Chukwu no n'ime ha wee mmeri nara ekele nara ochito. Mazi, without wasting of our time, I want to quickly speak about the topic today regarding our Fulani and our sisters. You know, Mazi, sometimes I don't blame our sisters before till now. Do you understand? Because the situation and the condition of the Nigerian, the intimidation and the force they have put us into made some of our men to run away from the land, and our sisters will be thinking there is
run away are in prison. The ones that did not run away are in prison.
Yes, my brother, you understand. The ones that is not run away now, either they are.
And when we say now, let's start marrying 10 wives so that they can be hand holding there. Somebody say it's polygamy, but the wisest man on earth marry 700 wives and 300 girlfriend, 1,000. I know talk. He's just a slip of tongue.
Yes, Mazi, you know our people, they claim to be Christian, but they know nothing. You know, in that Bible they are carrying, they said also there will be a time 7 girls or ladies will go for one man. They don't know. And when you come out to tell our people that our culture, everything that we have as a Biafran people is what is in the Old Testament of Bible. But our people don't know. You know, Mazi, in this situation, what I have to say is for our brothers and our brothers to pray to our sisters, because most of them that studies, they say they are PhD holders, they are this, they are that. After that PhD holders, they will get contract from Hausa Fulani, they will be sleeping with them, with the contract, with the job they are doing. Any day they stop sleeping with that Hausa Fulani, they will lose their job. So the advice I'm giving is for us to be praying for them, and for them also to be praying, let us get our nation Biafra.
Who is praying?
When we get our
Let
nation,
me ask you. Who is praying for our women to avoid our men?
Mazi, nobody is praying for them.
So why do you want us to be praying for them now?
Mazi, why I'm saying this is because of our sisters. They have been
that
in
is
a
what I'm saying
that,
now. Hausa women have been in worse condition than our women, except it's only freedom that is making them not to reason. And when you say pray now,
Mazi,
they will still go to Yoruba church and pray.
No, not in Yoruba
so
church.
So where are we going to pray? Ogomo or where?
Mazi, I'm a Omenala person.
Okay, we should be praying for them, Omenala. The point is that they are listening to us. I just want you to advise them. The ones that are their head is still in order, let them retrace their step. All the prayer we have been praying, did they tie our road? All the prayer warriors, do we have international airport? All the prayers, do we have seaport? All the prayers, do we have electricity? All the prayers, is there reconstruction, rehabilitation, and amalgamation and regaraga? Is there anyone?
None.
But are we saying prayer has lost its power? Because God is tired of listening to our prayer. God wants us to do something. For he will not do for man what man should do for themselves.
Yes, my brother. So, in regarding of that, I'm advising our sisters they should stop following this Hausa Fulani, because these people they don't shower, they don't take bath. Any Hausa Fulani that is showering all his body is our people that is teaching them. Without our people, these people don't know the value of showering. And how can our people and the Biafran women, you guys don't know that all of you are unique. We have traveled some countries now all over in the world. We have found out that there is nowhere you will find
only
a woman
Biafran
like
women
woman.
Give birth to real son.
Only Biafran
women give birth to real son. And as such, we want them to remain that way. Retrace your trace. No woman give birth to real son. Only Biafran women.
I'm telling you, Mazi, they don't know. The problem we have, we don't value what we have and we don't value ourselves. That is the problem that made our people to lay down to Hausa Fulani, uncircumcised human being, to climb on them with nothing. Hausa that they don't shower. And I have India Ugu. They don't even, Hausa Fulani don't know what is love.
Thank you very much.
They cannot treat our women, they cannot give our women what they want.
They sleep with cow. So what is the difference between the cow they sleep with and the women they sleep with?
That is it, Mazi. So let our women return back. Please, let them return back. Our brothers now, we are coming back home. Let them leave this Hausa Fulani. They are not our type. Biafra. God bless Biafra.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember. It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you are gone now. If we forget you, our fallen heroes will be incomplete. If we forget those who died for our freedom, we will be complete.
They were shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. That was no war, that was a fraud. The genocide by Nigerian government and British on the side. It's so long, I miss you.
Yes, without wasting much of our time, we will be moving to another segment, the time where we present our news in different dialects in Biafra land. Of course, Biafrans are people with different languages, but the same culture. When we talk about all of us, Idoma Igala, Ubeburati Napa, when we talk about Aruchukumbi Turumba, Namando Bankwiri, when we talk about Mbiama Patani, Yenu Gua Utueki, when we talk about Akwa Ibom, when we talk about Agbo, when we talk about Urubu Shekiri, when we talk about Biafrans, all of us with different language, but the same culture. Who preserve it? It is our mother. That is why we say we will not allow our Fulani to destroy all that is left for us. Of course, we'll be going to our studio in Idoma province to bring in the reporter there. Reporter from Idoma studio, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, good evening, sir. I can hear you sound
Good
and clear.
evening from here, Anya.
Anya, sir.
Abule.
Rabino.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
All right. Thank you very much for this night. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. First of all, I want to say thanks to our leader, Mazi Nandi Kano, Deputy Uchemoko, and our presenter from here, from Biafra land, Mazi Onyibe. A God Almighty, who is giving you grace to continue this journey, strengthen you to the end until Biafra comes. In the name of Yahweh Hoshua, we pray. I will not forget to tell you my name. I'm one of you, Adehi John, from Idoma province. Idoma province is located in the lower part of Benue State. Huh? Idoma is Biafra. I will make a little prayer before I continue to talk to my people in my dialect. Father, I want to thank you this night for where we have gone so far, for what we are now in the struggle of Biafra. So thank you for the